Yo, yo, everybody. Oh, 1 second. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, I had to check something. Nick, hello. Lolo. Sarmason, hello. BKJ, number 7. Paulius, welcome everybody. I did something with Discord and like reset all of my settings. It like turned on all of my notification sounds. It turned on the thing that automatically puts into streamer mode that says I'm streaming and all this kind of stuff. I don't want Discord doing any of that stuff. I don't like it. I don't want it to update saying what game I'm playing. I don't want it to do anything. But for some reason, like all the settings on Discord updated, and it's like, oh, we're just gonna go ahead and show everything now. So what's going on here? This is still running. This is Signalum. How are we doing on Signalum? Let's take a look. We got 4,100. I feel like we should have more by now, but maybe not. It's supposed to keep going till 16,000. We only have 441 dust. Oh, you know what? I think I stopped this at 512. So I think that's fine, actually. Osmium. We do have osmium dust. I don't think I need the osmium tetroxide in my inventory anymore. Do we have the? Yeah, I think this stuff is automatically being turned into osmium. Okay, so that's just going to go ahead and do its thing there. Let's get all this stuff out of here. Clean up the old inventory. Great. All right. Discord should mind its own business, right? Hello, the really big flow. So yeah, Jasassin will be along shortly. I told him I was going to be like 10 to 15 minutes late. Turned out I was only about 5 to 10 minutes late. And then I don't know how long he's going to be. So he said he was running a tad behind as well and be ready around the same time. So we'll see. Maybe he'll be back on, or maybe he'll be on in like 5 or 10 minutes. We'll see. But yeah, he'll be along shortly. Click the old quest book, get the lag, late game. What do we got here in late game that is claimable? There is a quest in here somewhere, right here. Rhodium plated lumium palladium. LUV. Wait a second, did Jasassin do this off camera? I'm not sure. Well, apparently we have LUV tier stuff now. Did we start into the HSS-S stuff? Right. We were going to set this up, but that required some stuff. I don't remember. We're going to have to take a look here. Because we were going to set this up, and then I needed these things, and that was going to... Oh, we needed the new coil. We needed, was it HSS-G coils? HSS-G. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so we need to make HSS-G. And we don't have a recipe for that, so let's go ahead and start that up. HSS-G coil. Liquid tungsten. Tungsten carbide foil. HSS-G wire. Okay. And this also requires to be made an IV assembler. Do we have an IV assembler? We have EV. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I thought we started like an IV section over here. What do we got? Elite mixer. Is this thing labeled IV? It is, okay. All right, so we need to make an IV assembler. Jasassin will be along shortly. Emergency sneeze. Emergency mute for emergency sneeze. So we need assembler IV elite. We don't have an elite assembler? Nope. We will though. Where is this gonna go? Do we have any IV machines in here? I'm pretty sure we should. I guess at this point we're just kind of like chucking things in there and hoping for the best. All right, it goes here. IV assembler. Oh, we don't have IV conveyor module. Wow, I bet Hypno used to be the first student in school as well. What are you talking about? Why would you say such things? Silicone rubber sheet and styrene butadiene rubber sheet.
Subscribed for 13 months. Hey, at Hypnotized, thank you for the countless entertainment and laughs.
Papa Mountain, hey, welcome back. Thank you for the 13 months and the kind message. Appreciate you, dude. Liquid silicone rubber. Is that one of the options here? Liquid silicone, well, like silicone rubber sheet. Okay, so we do this. Where's my assembler pattern? Where did it go? Where is it? I will find it right here. So it's going to complain that we don't know how to make liquid silicone rubber sheets. Apparently we know how to make it because it is not complaining. Do it then. Do it. What's the matter, chicken? No, it looks like it's doing it. We have to make graphene ingots, but it's making this rather slowly. How is graphene ingot made? Just in a normal smelter. If that, why is that going so slowly though? I guess making the graphene is slow. Okay, like it's smelting super fast. I'm always early? Look, I can't help it if I enjoy my job, okay? Hypno, did you see the cold front coming down to Florida? Seems like if you escape Montana, Montana's just going to come for you. Well, look, here's the deal. It's not Montana coming for us, it's Canada. Canada needs to build a wall surrounding Canada to keep their Arctic air inside Canada, all right? Freaking Canada. If we didn't have Canadians' Arctic air coming down, we would have like decent winters. But no. Assembler. So what is the power wire for this? I guess I can just put on the other side. Lumium. Elite assembler. Okay, so pattern. 1 ME pattern provider on the right block. And I don't have any ME glass cable. The heck? Let's put some of those in here. There we go. Okay, so this should be ready-ish. Auto, allow. Okay. Oh, I need to put a thing on here. I need to actually label it. So this is assembler IV. Assembler Ivy? Okay. What were we gonna make with that? That was the coil? It's not gonna know how to craft this stuff. Liquid tungsten. All right, let's figure out liquid tungsten first. Liquid tungsten is made. Is there like an easy? Is there like a dust? Okay, we'll do the ingot then. 1 ingot equals that. Let's bookmark this recipe. And then we click this, and then we do this. I don't think we have liquid tungsten disc. I'm gonna use this thing that Jassassin set up. Yeah. No liquid tungsten. All right. That's actually quite useful. I was a little like hesitant when he set it up. It's like, well, why do we need that for? But like, no, that's really good. We can just search and we have the fluid disc. And if not, as long as people have labeled it. You think Jacksonville is going to be cold? Look, it was cold today, okay? It's 71. That is chilly. Liquid tungsten. $71 on a Switch? Nope. That's why I moved to Florida. Is that a storage bus? You might want to set it to view only so you don't accidentally whoopsie out a disk. Well, that's the point. So we can find a disk and then take one out. But this is specific to this terminal. Like, that's its own thing. Like, we don't see that stuff over here. Your app shows Jacksonville at 65, not 71. Well, my app shows Jacksonville at 71, not 65. Maybe my thing hasn't updated. I don't know. That's what it says on my phone. Let's see here. So we know how to make liquid tungsten now. So if we go and make ourselves coil, this one, 16, we are missing what? HSS-G wire, okay? HSS-G 16X. So in order to do that, we need a wire mill. Wire mill. And then we need all the patterns breaking this down. So uses, this one. Uses, this one. Uses this one. And uses this one. All right, let's find a spot to put more wire stuff in here. I'm going to put it right here. Try and stop me. Okay, coil. So now we have that done. What was the other one? Tungsten carbide foil. Foiled again. We're going to do this one. That's in the number 10. And I think we parallelized that. Number 10. We do have a tungsten carbide. We do. Look at us go. Okay. HSS-G 16. Do it. It's happening, everybody. Look at it happen. It's happening. Is it happening? It's happening. Look at it happen. We're looking. Now the question is, how long does it take per? Is it like 40 seconds? It's gonna take a while. How long? 30 seconds. We got one. We're basically there. Yeah, so it's 8 minutes worth of craft time for that. That's fun. Are we there yet? And then I'm actually gonna set this to blocking mode, which isn't gonna like fix what's already there, but that'll be for the future. No, and then. Oh, you know what? I never set up the stream together thing. Let me do that real quick. I will invite a guest. Recent. Assassin. It says he's live, so he must have started. He must be almost here. But he's not in the Discord, so. Are we gonna do movie quotes now? Maybe. What's wrong with movie quotes? Movie quotes are fun. Assassin says, hi chat, sorry I am late. I am eating noodles and petting goose. I will allow it because you're petting kitty. Nothing wrong with quotes. So we should actually have a bunch of these on now. So hot tungsten ingot. Tungsten carbide. Is that a hot ingot? It is. Hot. Hot HSS-G, hot signalum. Okay. Things are happening. How are we doing on this? We got 5. We're basically done. That's basically put together now. Yo, what up, Razzle? We never done the underside, so let's do the underside. So to make this is EV, and these are EV. Okay, so we need end steel. I can't believe we are almost out of EV wires or end steel wires. I'm gonna go ahead and like craft up a few of those just so we have them in stock. How about that? We don't have to wait next time. How about it? Nope, not this. We need, where's my wire cutter? Right there. EV energy acceptor. Or energy converter, I mean. Okay, so to do these, we don't need a fluid. No fluiderino. Heat proof. Wait a second. Nope, we do need a fluid. My mistake. My mistake. I was looking at the wrong recipe. Okay, so let's get all these things done. So we are gonna need filters, fluid, item, robot arm, regulator. How much? 50. So like a small regulator would be fine. I'll just use MV. MV regulator. Keep exact. This guy. Let's bookmark these ingredients. That guy. And this. This. Robot. Keep exact. this guy, that guy. Oh, I still need those things. I keep doing that. I need that for the interfaces. This is all set. Okay. Interface. I need 3 of these. I need a machine controller and a level emitter. Inverted this. What are we making here? HSS, let's do 512 for now. 400 the low. And then we need to actually put the thing that we're making. Whoop. Okay. Am I missing anything else? We need the power connection. Not the magnet. So AE, we have the power that's connected. We need to set these. So 50 mils of argon and then HSS dust. So we connect that to AE and then we good? We Gucci? Chat, we Gucci? We Gucci. The heck? This thing running? Oh, it can't run because we don't even have it set together. So that's not sucking in items, I assume, because this... Oh, it is. Maybe AE just took a while to boot. Almost there. You assume HSS-S is the next coil, so we might need more than 50? Let's find out. No. No, it looks like Naquita is probably going to be the next one. I don't know if these are in any particular order.
Hello.
Well, hello there. How are you?
I'm good. I am tired, but I'm good.
You're tired? Just
That's
sassing. We have like a long night ahead of doing many Greg Tech things. What do you mean you're tired?
Now I'm extra tired.
Now you're extra tired. Why is this thing not working? What
Did you do it? Did you do it? Did you do it?
I mean, I just put it together. Does it say it's formed? It is formed, so why no work?
Does you have the circuit number set?
Yeah. Oh, it's a number. No, wait. It is the number 2. Yeah, so that's set. We have the dust. We have the argon. We have the power. We have the right power level. Machine thing is set to inverted. Redstone is on. I don't know why it's not working. Oh well, I guess pack over.
It needs a ULV output bus, not a hatch.
Oh. I believe that's something you did.
I believe so.
Okay, just as long as we're clear on this.
Hypno.
I would never make
Hypno would
such
never.
a trivial mistake. Oh, it's working. You did it.
Hypno would never take it for the team and take the blame.
Mm-mm.
He needs coaching on that.
Why would I take the blame for something you did?
That's called being a team player.
Oh, is that how that works? I
and
see.
having my back.
I see. Oh, my Discord reset all of my settings.
Oh,
I don't have my mute button set, so I can't thank people in my chat.
I can thank people in your chat.
You
Thank
could.
you, Noah. Noah, yup. for the 100 bits. How did I do?
I mean, that was pretty okay.
Okay.
I mean, I can't like. Do I have to like allow connection authorized
God.
apps? You have to deauthorize and reauthorize? I don't understand. Discord, why are you like this? So how was your day?
It was pretty good. Mostly okay.
Mostly okay.
The last working day of the year. Although I'm not done working. I still got to clock in later.
I don't know how to do this. This is going to be annoying. I hate it.
It's always great to do it live.
It is great to do it live.
Wait, but you unmuted.
I'm not muted though.
Yeah, but you were muted when I joined.
I was deafened and then I manually undo that. I click over to the app and unmute.
I only saw your mic muted. I didn't see you deafened. I guess I can't see that.
Oh, you know what? I was deafened and then I switched it over to mute and then I manually unmuted.
I see.
I don't understand. Why is this so dumb? Discord. It has a manage integration. Okay. Mute self on this button. It works. I fixed it.
You did it.
I'm a computer genius.
I see.
No problems at all. Noah, hey, thanks so much for the 100 bits. I can finally say thank you.
Having computer problems.
Thanks, Noah. You love having computer problems or you hate them?
I love when you have them.
You love when I have them. That's like a pretty mean thing to say, honestly.
That is pretty mean. I'm sorry I said that.
Yeah, I'm sorry too. I forgive you though.
Okay, good.
Okay, so what's the game plan for today? We now have HSS-S going.
Amazing.
Oh, this needs to be labeled.
I don't know what I'm going to do today.
Well, one thing that you can do is claim the thing for the palladium plate thing, whatever. That's the LUV ingot. I don't know if you did that, but there's a trophy reward for it.
Ooh.
For the LUV tier. I think we got that last stream, but we both failed to collect.
LUV age. Amazing.
I love this age for some reason.
Yeah, well, I love it.
Sorry, this is my side. I have claimed it. And this is where I put my trophies. Oh no, you licked it! That's gross! So, I have no idea what to do. What do you think?
Same. I also have no idea what to do.
I haven't logged in, so I don't know like what the dealio is.
Valorant just gifted 1 subs.
Yo, Marv! Thank you for gifting.
Marv7_ just
You have helmet
gifted
hair.
5 subs.
I don't understand how that even came off my head. Yo, Marv, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs.
Just resubscribed for 92 months.
Contestal, thank you for the 92. Welcome back. And Valorant, thank you for the gift sub. Hypno, I think you should set up a different vacuum freezer for the HSS-S ingot. Why?
Is it slow?
Is it in the vacuum freezer? I have no idea. Oh, it requires helium. Yeah, look at this.
Helium.
Helium yum.
And it's slow.
20 seconds at MV, but our thing is EV, so it's 4.8 like everything else. But it does require liquid helium that turns into helium gas.
Yeah, we might want to limit the HSS-S ingot itself to only a few, so we don't, if we run out of helium or something weird happens with this as well.
I mean, we have 8,128 buckets of helium. I don't think we're going to run out.
Oh, okay.
But yes, we need a different thing because that's going to back up. We need to like block that from going into the vacuum freezer is what we need to do.
Oh.
Do we need to block it? No, we could just add in a thing that provides helium. It won't use it if it doesn't need it. That doesn't require a number, I don't think. It says number, no. Yeah, no number for this. We can just have helium available. But we need to make liquid helium. How does liquid? Oh, we need a vacuum freezer to take gaseous helium and turn it into liquid helium. Okay. This is problem. I'm going to set up a vacuum freezer. Try and stop me.
Why would I stop you?
Try to stop me. Oh, wait. Do we have microprocessor supercomputer EV tier circuits, or did you switch those?
I switched those. You'll probably have to switch the recipe. Yeah, you're going to run into that a little bit here as we progress through the circuits. I haven't actually run into any recipes yet that had that issue, so.
Well, I
So
have one. I'm the first. I found one first. That's the vacuum freezer. Boop, boop, boop. I don't remember where that even went. Just gonna throw it back in here somewhere.
Don't put it there.
Oh no, I put it in the wrong spot. Everything's ruined. Man, every time I gotta craft something that requires like normal pipes, I'm just thinking, should I expand that out and make it so we have 16 normal pipe extruders and things?
Yeah, but usually you're only crafting a couple, right? So
Yeah, it's true.
we could upgrade the machine tier, though.
Oh yeah, that's something we could do. But then we'd have to upgrade all the machine tiers of all the machines there. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that if you want to do that. Unless you're going to task me with doing that. I mean, I'm trying to look out for your best interest. Like, there's things that you need to do, and there's things that I need to do. Yeah. So you don't know what you're doing today, huh?
Not a clue. I'm watching you work, apparently, because that's all I've done so far.
It's fun, isn't it?
It's pretty fun, I'll be honest. I can be like chat, and I can point out all your mistakes.
Oh, yeah. No, that's good. That's good. I definitely need somebody that can do that. I'm assuming this is going to be EV tier. EV energy hat. Cha. Are you pointing out all my mistakes yet?
Just to my chat.
Oh, just to your chat. I see.
It's more fun that way.
Oh, okay. You don't want to tell me what they are, but you're just going to tell your chat. Got it. Can you update the EV energy acceptor to the new EV tier circuit? That's my second one that I found. Or not
Energy hatch.
energy converter. Maybe both actually. But yeah, I need to make a converter. You're just doing your part to keep the lights on, Hypno. Appreciate it, Marv. I do.
I don't see an energy converter recipe for some reason.
It's there.
I found it.
Anyway, you'll go into lurker mode later, Hypno and chat. All right, Marv, we'll catch you later, dude. Are we gonna finish the pack today? Yeah, basically. Is it updated? Is it updated?
It's updated.
Woo, I'm crafting. Look, my crafted.
So I wonder if I could search for that.
For the recipe itself or for the circuit here?
Well, for the recipes that have that wrong item.
Yeah, that might be a tough one. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like it only searches for the output item. You can just search for EV items, and yeah, there's quite a few, it looks like, that are using the other.
All right, so we were trying to make liquid helium out of helium gas. How much helium gas do you think we should keep on hand? Or, I'm sorry, liquid helium. Like, just fill up a disc?
We could do that, or we could keep a few hundred. Is it cheap? I actually don't know how we get helium.
One bucket turns into one bucket.
Okay, yeah.
We're getting the helium from the Ender Air thing, and we might be getting it from somewhere else. I can't remember. So one thing that we could do is set up a disk for the liquid helium if you're looking for something to do.
Okay, let me finish setting up this, fixing this recipe here.
Oh, okay. I mean, I can go do it too. It's not a big deal.
Okay, I think I took care of the EV stuff, so hopefully that's all of it. There's actually not many items, it seems, that need the supercomputer. Either that or I completely missed everything that did. You still need that disk?
Yeah, but I can go do it now because I got nothing else that I'm doing.
Okay.
Liquid helium. Yum.
Yummy.
Okay, so we now have liquid helium yum. What do you think liquid helium tastes like?
I bet it's very, very cold. I don't think you'd be able to taste it.
Are you suggesting my taste buds are inferior?
What?
Are you suggesting that I have inferior taste buds? Taste buds?
I'm not suggesting anything of the sort.
Oh, okay. Just that it's just too cold.
Very cold. Liquid helium boils at negative 452 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's pretty warm.
Reminds me of home.
Yeah, that's about the same as like water, basically. Liquid helium. I almost did something really embarrassing by putting an output hatch where the input hatch should have been.
Oh.
Yeah, I would never have been able to live that one down. Thankfully, I caught myself. It sounds like it's working. We're making HSS-S ingots.
Amazing.
Hey, Hammer Time, how you doing, dude? Yeah, that would have been really embarrassing, especially if like I was streaming and a bunch of people on the internet saw that I did that. Whew! Probably never would have lived that one down. Oh, did I put a stopping thing on this? What do we do here? So we want liquid helium. We'll do 8,000, 7,000. They might have taken my streaming license for that. That's true. So do you want to work on the lime wing or do you got something else?
Oh, I did start on that,
Oh, you did?
but I didn't get very far.
Oh, wow. Actually, that's... When did you do this?
Last night. I couldn't sleep.
Oh. Tired, assassin?
So still needs some work. What I was actually going to work on is starting to move some of the stuff from the old base, which is where I'm at right now.
Ah, that's actually a great idea. I guess I will start putting some touches on this.
Okay.
Unless you want to do it all. I don't want to take over.
Nope. I did all the hard measuring parts when I was very, very sleepy. So if it's wrong, I'm sorry.
I hate to break it to you,
Oh my god.
but this is all off by 1 block.
That's typical. I mean, honestly, if it's not off by 1 block, is it really even in the right place?
It's not.
Also, I don't know what's up with the light in the corner.
Yeah.
I could not. That's what made me rage quit last night. Could not fix that.
I mean, that's what happens when you cheaty stuff in.
I didn't. I used the building gadget.
That's cheaty.
Anyway, I tried everything I could think of to fix it, and I could not fix it. So
It's really bright.
yeah, I don't understand. It's skylight for some reason.
Did you try filling it in and then like unfilling it in?
Tried pouring water on it. Tried removing the roof and the floor. I did fill in some of it, but that didn't seem to matter. So I didn't try filling in the whole thing. Like normally water is like the way to do it, but it didn't seem to make any difference.
It's not making any difference.
Yeah.
That is really weird.
Yeah. So my next thing was going to just be to make a big cube of blocks there, and
oh, you know what?
But
I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna use my my big cube of blocks out here.
oh,
That's what it's for.
amazing.
Area too large. Wait, 100,000? What the heck? I must have screwed that up. Yeah, easy fix. Just torch everything. That didn't fix it.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with it.
Oh, I think I got it.
Sweet.
Let's see if I undo these block placements. Got it.
Amazing.
So there was like some air block about 2 blocks off the ground by one of the walls that was what was lighting things up for some reason.
Yeah, weird. But it seemed to go like completely vertically, like all the way to the ceiling as well. So I was like, I don't know. This was at like 2 a.m, and I was like, I'm going to bed now.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Okay, so I have a question for you. I have a bunch of these wire mills in the old base, pre-crafting, some number of the 16X, usually like 3 to 400, 3 to 500, it looks like. Now I'm almost certain we don't have a recipe for all of these guys in the active crafting. So the question is whether I reset all of these up or whether we convert them all into active crafts.
I think it's safe to convert them into active crafts.
Sweet. Then do you want to swing a hammer? Would you like to help me with this?
You sure?
Yeah, do it.
Is this a 3x3?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Oops, I was pressing shift.
Not like that. Whoa.
I did it wrong.
Ah, lag.
Oh,
Sweet. Thanks. Oh, geez. Oh, God. What have you done?
nothing. I didn't do anything.
Oh, wow. Thanks.
You're welcome. Anything
That's
else
what
I could do for?
wanted.
Oh, jeez. So did you make your high-tech wire cutter?
I have not done that.
Oh. So sad. Oh, I must have removed something I should not have. Well, the good news is we're going to have a whole bunch of ME threshold level emitter things.
That is good news. Oh, now it was me that did the wrong thing.
It happens. This wire goes upstairs, so that needs to be connected.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you would like me to help you with here, or you got this under control?
I think I've got it. The only thing might be... Whoop, where the heck am I? So... It's up here. I have this set up, and I can't even remember what it makes.
That's a titanium.
Titanium. Yeah, this is the only one, because this is all, like... I don't even remember setting this up, to be honest. My brain is completely blank.
You set that up about a day or two before you went on your excursion, so it doesn't surprise me you don't remember setting it up.
And, I mean, it worked the whole time, and it's still working. But, yeah. What is this? Did I do that? No, I don't think I did this. Carbon dust?
I might have just added this on here. I don't know. Is
Okay,
carbon
yeah.
even used in this? It is. You might have done that.
Oh, maybe I did.
Unless I did because we ran out of carbon and we needed a way to make some. I don't know.
I also don't know.
So you want
Anyway.
me to tear this all down and reset this up in the new base to make tungsten?
It's up to you. If you wanted to help, that would be the thing I would have you do. I also have this one for phosphoric acid and luminescence. These two machines would do a different thing.
Yeah. So the titanium is up against the wall and the other one is the other things. Yeah.
Yeah. So otherwise, I plan to do all of it.
Well, I'm going to leave your machines here for now. I'll just go start setting up a process to make titanium in the new base. And then I'll holla at you. I'll holla at you when that's set up.
Sweet. Thanks.
Yeah. Oh, it's so dark in here. I was scared for a moment, chat. Hypno screwing something up. Say it isn't so. What do you mean? Don't be mean to me. I never screw things up. Okay, sometimes I do. But it's not like that's a thing that you associate with me. Like everybody screws things up every now and then. Come on now. Don't be mean. You big meanie face. That's right, Kenshin. You tell him. Okay, so we need to make, titanium. Ingot. Hot. This. And that comes from titanium dust. And this is the process that we need to do. Mana infused metal dust makes this? How do you make mana infused metal dust? I am not muted?
That's right.
How long have I been not muted for?
I don't know. You were just talking about mana infused metal dust.
Oh. Mana infused metal dust. I was looking at a way to make titanium. I was thinking there might be a new process. And yeah, you can electrolyze mana-infused metal dust to make it, but it turns out that it takes titanium to make that. So it's kind of a circular recipe.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to work out very well for you.
Yeah, I don't think so. All right. So that's got titanium, impure titanium. Ooh, is there a titanium ore that we might be able to obtain now that we are doing the microversium stuff? Wait, what was that thing that we were just looking at a second ago? The centrifuge? This. Impure titanium dust, crushed titanium ore, titanium. Where does this come from? Is there an ore that we can get? I hate that these ores exist. Dang it. No, there's no ore that we can get. What about the impure pile of titanium? Like, where does that come from? From this? Where does that come from? This? Raw titanium? This? Okay, circular. Okay, I don't think there's a way to do that. But Hypno, you can turn 2 titanium into 1 titanium with the mana dust. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Oh, boy. Okay, so what else do we got here? Sapphire slurry. Oh, maybe we can get sapphire. Sapphire. Maybe we can get this. That's a 2% chance, 2% chance on the ruby. Oh, you know what? Let's bookmark these just to look later. HSLA steel dust turns into that, but I bet that comes from titanium. Yeah, okay, so we can't do that. Miraging steel 300 dust. No idea. Let's take a look at this. Sapphire slurry comes from Aqua Regia, which we do have, and then crushed sapphire. EV, we can do this. So the question would be, how do we, not this, how do we get sapphire? Is that something that we can just mine? I mean, yes, it is something we can just mine. Can we microverse mine? Why is this so hard? All right, here we go. That comes from a tier 3. You can get ruby, emerald, topaz, diamond, sapphire, silver, and gold. Ruby slurry was also something. So the slurry only comes from the crushed ruby ore, and there is no way to make that crushed ruby ore, is there? Other than the ore itself. Like, we can't get to this stage. So we would need... Oh, no. It was like one of these final ones. I don't remember which one it was. I need to bookmark it the next time I find it. This one. Nether sapphire ore. So this comes from a tier 3. I think we can do this. Yeah, so we can make the tier 3. I think we do this, chat. We have the gemstone sensor. We do. We can do all this. Doing it. Wouldn't the gem processing just heat the ore right away? If we have sapphire set in there, let's take a look. Yeah, that's definitely something that we should look at before we just go ahead and do that. I think we'd have to stop this if we have sapphire in here. We do. Boom.
Hello.
Hi. So I was kind of looking at the titanium, and it looks like we can get it from Sapphire Slurry. I don't know if that's the best way, but that's renewable since we can get sapphire through the microversium.
Oh.
And it's only, I don't know.
We were using rutile dust before.
We were.
So.
And rutile dust, we didn't have a renewable way, right?
Mm-mm. I don't even remember how we got it.
Looks like bauxite.
Still have quite a bit, so.
Well, I was going to set up the new thing so we can leave your thing in the overworld doing its thing, or you can like crank it up and just make it chew through all of that. But yeah, I think I'm going to set it up to do the sapphire slurry.
Okay.
Unless you think that's a bad idea.
I don't know enough about it to know whether it's a good idea or not, so I'd say go for it, and if we need to, we know how to switch it back. I'm surprised we can't get rutile from the microverse, though.
Actually, we might be able to. I don't know. I haven't even looked.
Yeah, I would suspect, but I don't actually know.
Crushed aluminum ore gets us rutile. So is there an aluminum ore?
There's also ilmenite and bauxite.
I feel like we're getting ilmenite.
Okay.
Maybe we're getting bauxite too. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't set up this slurry.
I'll leave it to you.
So ilmenite comes from a tier 1. That's the one that we're doing dense iron ore from. Okay, I'll look at it. I'll figure it out. I think I'm gonna abandon the slurry idea though.
Okay.
I thought I was gonna do something cool, but now I feel stupid. Not really. It's a 2% drop, and I kind of don't want a 2%. It's not stupid to experiment. Yeah, the thing is, though, it's a 2%. And that was kind of bothering me a little bit. All of these are 2%. This is like not a great... It's not good. So, ilmenite... Raw ilmenite. If we take a look at that, we get rutile through just all of the ore processing steps. We have a lot of ilmenite dust. I don't know if there's anything that we do with the ilmenite, though. This turns into wrought iron with carbon. Oh, but you also get rutile dust for... Oh, interesting. This is something I didn't realize. $10 ilmenite plus 4. We should set this up. That way we chew through all the ilmenite that we are not using. We're going to have a lot of wrought iron ingots as a byproduct, but I don't think that's a problem. Yeah, let's set this up. This makes sense. So we'll set this up and then we'll set up the thing that's going to turn the rutile into titanium. Okay, so the question is, what type of casing? Meow? Meow.
Yeah, she needs attention.
Meow. Goose is such a silly goose. So this is coil. What does this need? This just needs cupronickel. So we can throw in there like RTM. What do we have here? Cuprocanthal nichrome. Oh, kitty kitty. Meow indeed. You miss hypno mining? I don't. Why would you miss me mining? That's weird. So we are going to need a electric blast furnace. Let's make like a few of these. Whew, that made fast. Oh, I didn't save the location. Okay, so we have that there, and then I am going to need EV energy acceptors, energy hatches, 2 of those. And then EV energy converter. And then wait, what? How are we don't have any hydrochloric acid. Are we out of chlorine?
We seem to be out of hydrochloric acid.
I literally just came to that same conclusion.
Oh.
What is using hydrochloric acid?
Not a clue. I mean, a lot of things, obviously, but what consumed it all? I don't know.
We have lots of salt, and maybe I never set up a thing to turn salt back into chlorine gas. I feel like that's not right, though. Let me take a look here.
Oh yeah, we're out of chlorine as well. I know we do have a lot of things lately using chlorine, so maybe we're just at an imbalance.
Almost everything that's using chlorine produces like a byproduct that we can convert back into chlorine. So if you've done something, maybe, I'm not saying you have, but like if we're overflowing on like diluted hydrochloric acid or something along those lines, that'll do it.
We do have a lot of diluted hydrochloric acid.
Well, we're keeping around like 5,000 buckets. This is a regulator right here, which should be converting it when we get too full. Yeah, we keep between 3,000 and 6,000 buckets of the diluted stuff.
I see. Oops.
This is a problem though. We just need a way to make chlorine, I think, is the thing.
Okay.
Oh, your epichlorohydrin maybe.
Epichlorohydrin.
You just made that recently, didn't you?
I did. Although I'm using the hydrochlorous acid recipe, I think. Oh, no, never mind.
Yeah, so anyway, there should be an electrolyzer that's converting salt into chlorine gas around here, but I don't know.
I have salt water as an output of this. Maybe I need to be converting that into salt.
No. We have salt, and we can get salt from the mining. Like, we have lots of salt.
I'm just saying for the epichlorohydrin, one of the outputs is salt water. Should I be processing that back into salt? Although I'm inputting sodium hydroxide dust. Oh, I guess, and chlorine gas, right?
So you should check the byproducts, and maybe, like, if we're just deleting salt water, that should be turned into
not
salt?
deleting it. It's getting stored, but maybe we should just be converting it once we have a certain amount.
Yeah, we got almost 2,000 buckets. Yeah, I don't know. That's up to you. So we just need an electrolyzer that's taking salt and just regulating that. So actually, that would go in here somewhere.
If you could walk me through setting that up, because that's a setup that I know you've done a couple times with other things, but I haven't seen the setup just so we can be doing the same thing.
Okay. Which tier do you want to do? HV, IV, EV?
HV is probably fine.
Let's take a look. Chlorine gas. I need to bookmark this recipe. So electrolyzer, salt. Yeah, that's fast. So yeah, just throw a HV machine here. I mean, it's pretty simple, right? It's going to be like any of the other things where you just provide the salt, it sucks it in with a regulator or a robot arm. And then you just have
salt water.
Oh, for salt water. Sorry,
I assume you're already doing salt.
I thought I was too, but I don't see where that is. I know I had one at the old base. Maybe I never set one up here. I don't know.
Okay, so I think we need both. We need probably both salt water and salt. So I can set those up. So it's just a level emitter, an interface, robot arm.
Yeah, I mean,
and I'm basically saying when we're over a certain amount. So for salt water, when we're over a certain amount of salt water, I just convert it into salt. Is that right?
That sounds right. Yeah.
Okay, and then for chlorine, when we're under a certain amount, I convert salt into chlorine.
Yes.
Okay, I can do that.
I don't know. How did we never set up a chlorine thing? We're doing salt water into salt, into sodium bisulfate and sodium persulfate, but we're not actually... Yeah, we're just making salt here for this process, but we're not actually making chlorine. I must not have set that up when we moved from the old base to this base. We've just been setting up a lot of things that are taking things that are using chlorine as a byproduct and like converting that back into chlorine. I feel like I'm just overlooking this, but don't think I am. Oh, we're making helium here. You use hypochlorous acid to wipe down your groceries. Works great. Okay, well, since he's working on that, I'm gonna go put the coils in our blast furnace up here. So we want to provide two different things. So we are not providing any liquid here. But we are getting carbon dioxide. So I need a hatch and a bus out. I'll put bus or hatch. Does this require a number? No number. Okay, so we need a filter. Robot arm. I'll do... I don't want... I'll do HV. No, you know what? I'm going to do IV. This might be a pretty fast recipe, honestly. And we might need to put in stuff quite quickly. So let's turn that off. This. Keep exact. Delete. And then we're keeping 10 and 4. 10, 4. And a steel. EV. Did I make an EV energy converter? Oh, we didn't do it because I needed the hydrochloric acid. Huh. You know, I think I know where all of the chlorine is going.
Oh.
Vinyl chloride. Polyvinyl chloride.
Oh.
Maybe. Not entirely sure though. I don't think this is one that we're going to regulate. Like, I think we're just going to continue to make rutile dust as long as we're getting these ingredients in. I think it's how that's going to work. All right, well, aside from power, which I can't do anything about since we don't have a hydrochloric acid to make the power converter, energy converter. Aside from that, I think we're good here.
Okay, I think I got both of those set up.
Oh, great. So we're producing chlorine or hydrochloric, I mean. So we're producing hydrochloric. It looks like it's going to the system and being used immediately, so that must be going to some other process.
It's probably got a bunch of backlog to catch up on, because there's a lot of passive automation that's consuming that.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
We'll give it like 10 minutes and let's see what happens. If we need to, we can maybe increase the speed of these, but
And that's taking salt?
so we're taking salt water, turning it into salt. We're taking salt and turning it into chlorine.
Oh, I'm looking at
gas.
saltpeter salt.
And actually, one of the outputs of this is sodium dust.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have 133,000 sodium.
Yeah, which kind of leads me to believe maybe this was actually running in the background, but I didn't see it toggling up and down though, so no, maybe not.
What do we do with all this sodium? Oh, we can convert it back into salt with chlorine gas. Okay.
Amazing.
It doesn't look like there's really anything else to do with the sodium. Like, we're doing this, but we don't need 133,000 buckets of it. I guess we'll just leave it in here and do whatever. My question is how much of this is being used right now? Carbon dust.
It's interesting. We have a crafting recipe for chlorine gas. Oh, from hydrochloric acid. Never mind.
It looks like it might be titanium, if I had to guess, because we keep making a whole bunch of carbon.
Oh, well, that's one of many things that it could be, though, right?
I mean, I have no idea. I'm just
like silicone or like PVC, or there's a bunch of stuff that is using it, and there's a bunch of that that's passive. So if I go into, I can't remember, is it the yellow room? Because I know we were out of, it's not the yellow room. I don't remember.
see, this is the only problem that I have with passive is like you don't know what's crafting what. Things are just crafting. So material goes away and you have no idea to know what it is.
Poof, gone.
Yeah,
Into the void.
It's like I had it, now it's gone.
Yeah. That's also why I try and set much lower limits when I do passive, but you like to do the thousands and thousands, and it's like, oh my gosh, who knows when we'll catch up.
Wait, who's doing the thousands and thousands? Me?
Yeah. Like when I do a passive automation, I'm doing like a couple hundred.
Yeah.
And you default to like a couple thousand at the low end, right? And so, yeah, I don't know. Maybe if we're making a couple thousand ingots of some kind that required this, that, you know, that could take all day.
I bet your circuits. I have no idea.
It could be. They are consuming it at some amount for the substrate. But again, I'm only doing a couple hundred. So if these are running, they're going to stop relatively quickly. And actually, they're probably already at their...
Yeah, there's nothing up here running, so I don't know.
Yeah, they're already at their maximum. They've already hit their level that they're targeting. These are actually using sodium persulfate and sulfuric acid.
Sodium persulfate has its own separate craft. Like I am turning gas tears into salt water into salt for that, so that's not even an issue.
Okay.
I am just curious where things are being used, like where a machine's running.
Yeah.
Think maybe this is at the old base?
So the titanium is at the old base.
Well, yeah, I was just there a moment ago and I didn't see that even running, so it's not titanium. But something is using it, but I don't...
Polydimethyl siloxate dust? Oh, I guess that's caught up now. But that was consuming it, for example. Hydrochloric acid?
Yeah, that's what we need.
Oh, okay.
So this thing's trying to make some. Are we out of hydrogen? No. Oh, this thing's just struggling because of the chlorine. I see.
Yeah.
Something
Right.
is running over here. Arsenic trioxide, malachite, arsenic trioxide. Guardian scale slurry. No, this is nothing. I don't think this has anything to do with it. Oh, Aqua Regia. This is it, actually.
Ah.
This is the thing we set up last, or I set up last stream. So what does Guardian scale slurry turn into? Nitrosyl chloride and water. Did I set up a nitrosyl chloride converter? Nope. I think that's our problem, is nitrosyl chloride.
Oh, that converts 1-to-1 back into chlorine, and you get some other stuff.
I think that was something I was going to set up, and then we kind of just like, we're done.
Yeah, brain fried.
Yeah.
Workout time.
Okay, well, mystery solved. I will start converting this stuff. Probably keep 2,000 buckets or something.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, I did salt water at 1,000.
Oh, 1,000? Yeah, I can keep 1,000. That's fine too. I'm not sure we
Yeah.
even need it.
Yeah.
Oh, this
It does have
needs-
another use.
This needs
so.
chlorohexane to convert back.
No, it's the electrolyzer you want.
Oh, you're right.
Sorry, I coughed and I unmuted to cough.
That
brain.
happens. Electrolyzer. Yeah. Okay. I will work on this.
Sweet. Well, I think we did solve some other problems that we were having too, though. So that's also good. It's more good now.
It's more gooder.
That's right.
HSS-G.
Yes.
I found another EV circuit recipe.
Yeah, it's gonna be a thing. And even as we go into the other tiers, it's also going to be a thing. I think if you turn on substitution for the recipe,
I was just thinking that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that works. Although it's not an or dictionary item. There's a weird new or dictionary thing, and I don't know that it works that way.
Well, I just turned on the thing. I'm going to try making an electrolyzer.
Okay.
It seems to work. Yeah, it's replacing it. Yep.
Sweet.
I'll just remember to do that whenever I make new machine patterns.
Okay, I'll try to do that as well. I have a habit of always turning that off because it tends to cause issues. But
I agree. I do the same thing. That's why it's off for me.
yeah. So any recipe I create is off.
Yep. All right. So we are going to be setting this up, and then I think I needed to set up. Did I put the facades back? Or the facades are upstairs, weren't they? Let's go do that real quick, and then we will make this chlorine setup. But nope. Facade. And boop. Facade. Okay, so that's all closed up. Everything's good. I did not label this. Oh, but I didn't make anything yet. All right, sign. This is going to be from nitrosil. How do you spell this? Nitrosil. Okay. That's right? Nitro SYL. Yep. Okay, so this guy, we are going to be level emitter. Machine. Okay. This will be this. We'll keep 1000. Oh no, we'll keep lower threshold. 2000, 1000. I don't know. This seems fine. And then the machine controller, we need to set it to be inverted. And then we need a regulator. Let's make HV. That should be fine. According to this chemistry guide, the polymerization reaction for polydimethysiloxane involves hydrochloric acid. Yes, I am definitely a chemistry nerd and I know these words. I kind of wish I did know chemistry. I do like watching chemistry channels like Nile Red or Nile Blue or whichever Nile decides to upload. Interface. So we also need to push the fluids to the top. One bucket. Electrolyzer. What am I doing wrong? Electrolyzer, one bucket of this, one bucket, electrolyzer. Working disabled. Oh. So we want this when we are above the limit. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make this more simpler. No. 2000, 1000. That is correct. When we are above this limit, it'll turn it on until we go down to 1,000. Then it waits till we go up to 2,000, then it turns on back down to 1,000. This is the correct way.
Would you mind if I paused the Guardian Scale slurry?
No.
I'm just going to set its 7 to 8,000 of it. Do you mind if I set this to like 500 to 1,000?
If you think that's required. I mean, we don't even have any stored in the system right now. We have 4 buckets, so...
Yeah, I see. I'm just going to disable its input then. So it stops giving it Guardian Scales, and you can re-add that. Oh, you're... Oh, you have to give it 2 items. I'm like, why are you using 2 sides? No, I got it.
Yeah, it's a fluid and an item, I think, or something.
Yeah.
I wish you could put a fluid pump and a robot arm on the same face.
I want to say that there is an item that I thought could do that, but it doesn't seem to be in this pack. But it's not called a... It's called a some sort of advanced thing. I don't know. There's also the... There's 2 things, I guess, really. There's the one that does the teleportation or whatever. And then there's also the item router, which we can't do because the recipes are wrong.
Well, whatever we are lacking as far as chlorine goes, like... it's things are still sucking it back right now. Holy... Maybe it'd be worth setting up another salt to chlorine converter.
Could do that. You know what it is? It's your Aqua Regia.
Oh, now it's my Aqua Regia. I see.
It's your Aqua Regia.
I see.
If we could turn that down from however many thousands you're trying to craft to like 500, then it would stop slurping it all back.
But we need it.
Oh, we don't need thousands of buckets.
It's just refilling. Look, if you want to turn it down, you can.
I just don't know where it is.
I don't know where it is either. It's probably a one of the big machines. I have an armful of Kitty right now, so I can't look.
Okay, I'll look.
Kitty needs attention stat.
That's how it be. I bet you someone in your chat knows where it is.
Chat, where is my Aqua Regia setup? Actually, I think it might be one of the small machines.
Yeah, I found it. 7 to 8,000. How about 500 to 1,000? Okay.
Normally, it's fine because we don't have a lack of stuff.
Yeah,
like, it's never been a problem.
I understand. It's just it's not a problem, but it's also not necessary to have that much.
But the disk can hold that much.
Sure, but it's not necessary to store that much if you don't need that much buffer.
But we need it.
Yeah, now if we look at chlorine... Oh, it's still being slurped. But
Slurp, slurp.
Hydrochloric acid is going up.
Oh, that's
Problem
good,
solved.
though.
I'm a problem solver. Okay, so I'm going to put your Guardian Scales back in here. Because I think they can go back in now.
Yeah, that was kind of a slow process anyway. It took it like 40 seconds or something per craft. But that's 3 buckets, so I don't know. I mean, honestly, that wouldn't be a problem if we had more salt to chlorine.
500 max.
Because we have a lot of salt.
I don't even really think it's a problem. It's just because we were filling such big buffers. I think we solved the problem, but it's trying to catch up and fill the buffer to 100%. And until we get to that 100%, it looks like it's still consuming, but it really isn't. So that's why
I blame
use low.
Goose. It's
You know,
Goose's
she's
fault.
not here. She's not here, so we can blame Goose all day.
Yeah, thanks, Goose.
She'll be here later to scream at us.
I'll make sure to blame Max when that happens. But it's definitely Goose's fault now.
Sweet. And now I can craft things.
All right, I put Kitty down. Okay. Platinum group sludge processing. What were we doing? We were gonna make an EV energy thingy. Oh, we got one. Yoink. And this goes here. Also, Lolo, thank you for the 500 bits. Sorry, I was busy talking and armful of kitty, and I didn't say thank you, but I do appreciate it. Please don't hate me for not saying thank you right away. I appreciate you. Right, so now we are making rutile. Right? What are we making? Rutile dust. Yeah, so I set up a blast furnace that's taking our ilmenite dust that we have and some carbon dust, and it is turning into rutile.
Nice.
So we, like, that ilmenite didn't really have any other use. So yeah, we have that set up now.
Sweet.
So I need to set up the rest of the titanium. Okay, so that's good. That is set up now. We have all these things that are catching up. I really can't believe we ran out of chlorine. That's something that we need to make sure never happens again. And we are starting to run low on salt. I mean, we have a bunch of rock salt. I think we need a better macerating thing. I believe that is using our steam grinder, and I don't think this is enough. It can make 8 every 2 seconds, so 4 every second. Which I think is slightly faster than we're using it, but this is essentially blocks this machine from doing anything else. Would you be opposed to me setting up a bunch of macerators for our maceration processes as opposed to using the steam grinder?
Not opposed. Although, don't we have the grinding factory thing? I'm pretty sure it's like stupid fast.
I don't think we unlocked that ability yet.
Oh.
The large maceration tower? That's what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Maybe we can. Let me take a look at this. IV tungsten IV circuit. Oh, maybe we can do this now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that does like more than one item per tick.
Okay, I'm gonna look at setting this up then. I didn't
Yeah.
think we had the ability to make this yet, but it might be time.
Seems like the time.
All right. New project. We do have the microverse for salt. Yep, salt isn't the issue. It's converting. Okay, so we take the salt ore and then we crush it down, we wash it, and then we sift it, right? So then we have the salt dust, but then we have like the salt pieces and the flawless salt and this stuff, and this is all going to convert back down into this dust to be usable. And this is where the problem lies at the moment. That this part of it is slow. Also, I'm not sure how this rock salt converts into anything else. Oh, is that what I'm telling you to make right now is rock salt? Maybe I am. Oh, no. We're telling you to make that. So we also have rock salt. So maybe we need another process that's doing the rock salt just the same way. Anyway, let's worry about that later. We will worry about this now. Large maceration tower. And this is going to require elite parallel control hatch. LUV circuits. LUV tier circuit. Okay. I don't think I set this up correctly. Let's do this again. Oh, wait, this doesn't have a... Oh, it does have a circuit in the recipe. Yep. We do that. Oh, wait, no, substitution enabled. Okay. This has circuit, so substitution enabled. Maintenance hatch, we have these. We have crushing wheels. No circuit in this. And then secure maceration casing. This is a number 0 on 100 plate. That's new. A number 6 assembler. Look at that, we actually have one. Okay, so let's put these other things in here. Okay, so we don't have an elite macerator. Try again. We don't have tungsten grinding head. Tungsten plate, double vanadium steel plate. So we don't have tungsten plate or double vanadium steel plate, okay? Tungsten plate. Double vanadium steel plate. This one goes in at number 2. Bender. So number 1, number 2. Try again. Whoops. Yeah, this. Says we can craft it. Let's go. That's a lot of crafting processes happening here. Graphene dust, that's going to take a minute. Okay, so let's look at something else. Elite parallel control hatch. Oh, IV emitter and 2x platinum cable. Okay, so we need the 2X platinum cable. What was I trying to make?
What did you do to speed up plate production?
I made more plate producers.
They're very fast now.
Is it good?
It's good.
Yeah, I think that's all I did, actually. I kept on the same tier, but I just added 16 of them.
I got it.
Elite parallel is what we're trying to make. Okay, so I need IV emitter. Looks like we can do all of this stuff. Substitution enabled because, again, processors. Elite parallel control hatch. Do it. Large maceration tower is a go. All right, so we got that. So I need a maintenance hatch. We need energy hatch. Does this need a specific power tier? Is it actually saying on this? I'm just not seeing it. Does this say power tier? Well, I'm going to make EV, and then if it doesn't work with EV, then we'll make IV, and then that should work. Okay, we're just waiting on those hatches to be made. So I need input and output bus. Let's do HV input and output. Crushing wheels, we need 18. So, okay, so small tungsten carbide gear. I think we're doing the extruders. Whoops. Small gear. And then we need Xeron 100. How do we make this? Oh, is this the black? Oh, I think we have to make the fluid. We have to make an alloy blast smelter for this. Oh boy. 402 seconds. I'm not happy. And then we just do a fluid solidifier? Vacuum freezer. Okay. This is new. I don't know I guess we could do an extended interface, provide the fluids, and just have it suck in the fluids as they become available. Because we shouldn't be getting any other fluids in there except for ones that we make and specifically set. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so this is really a non-issue. We just have to set up a different vacuum freezer. Hi.
Hello.
I pressed the button.
I know.
I don't know why I keep doing that today. I haven't done that in a while.
Gotta keep me on my toes.
I gotta keep you on your toes. So we need a new thing, Hot Xeron-100 to make this maceration tower.
Oh.
And apparently this is going to require an alloy blast smelter, which is something we haven't made yet.
Interesting.
That kind of sounds like you said, oh, interesting.
I just said interesting.
In like a very
Sounds like your problem.
uninterested way. Oh yeah, that's interesting. No, that's fine. That's fine. Anyway, that's what I was discussing in case you were wondering.
Sweet.
Jasassin doesn't like me. Chat, Jasassin's being mean. He's not. So do we have all of this stuff, right? Yeah, we have all of this. How are we doing on helium, by the way? We're fine. We're fine. To be fair, Hypno, you called him out first? What do you mean called him out? I call it like I see it. I ain't like calling him out. Okay, then we need 67 secure maceration casing. Can I make these while we're doing this other stuff? No, we need a lot of 0 and 100. Okay, so we can't make this. Chest. It's just going to chill right here until we can make that other stuff. All right. Alloy blast smelter. This looks... Tantalum carbide plate? Side project length estimated 4 streams. Dude, what the heck is this? Do we have tantalum dust? Okay. Ta. Ta. Guys, I am not happy about this. I want it stated for the record that I'm not happy. My happiness level is at an all-time low. All right? And I blame Jasassin for it. I don't. But I blame Jasassin. But I really don't. But just for being silly, I blame Jasassin. Okay, so this is a mixer. Found it. So this is next to quadruple titanium. Mixer. You were waiting for the end. It's all just Assassin's fault bit. I like giving him a hard time. It's fun. level machine. Guys, do you think I'm getting on Jasassin's nerves? He seems pretty upset that I was setting high levels on things. Do you think you think it's just him being tired, or do you think he's actually upset and he might like come at me? Should I be afraid of Jasassin? What is this making? This is making tantalum carbide. Tantalum. I think I spelled it wrong. Tantal. No I. Oops. Tantalum carbide dust. Very scared. Now I'm actually scared. I wasn't before. Now I am. Interface. Whoops. I shouldn't have done that. It was just carbon, wasn't it? I think it was just carbon. Robot arm. Item filter. Okay. Yep. So we're making tantalum carbide dust. So we got this. Now we got to do this bit, which means we need helium gas. All right. Upstairs we go. I guess we're going to fill in the last little bit of this. RTM. Oh, the elite parallel control hatch is finished. Wow, that took a minute. Okay, so we're out of maintenance hatches. Can I make like 10 of those? 15 offline. Network must have reset like right as I was doing that. Interesting. Oh, interesting. Let me head back over here. I'm gonna put this in the chest. Okay, so we have that. We have the electric blast. I need EV hatch. We need energy hatch, energy converter. 2 energy hatches. Did I make those or did Jasassin make those? Is he gonna hate me for taking? Jasassin, did you just make 2 EV energy hatches?
No.
Okay, there was 2 in the system. Maybe I made those earlier.
I might have made them in prep for something, but you can have them.
Okay. I actually did make these earlier for the maceration hatch, but I'll let him think that he made them earlier and I can have them. That's fine. I'm gonna make 2 more though for the maceration. So we need end steel, machine controller, level emitter, 40 chest move. No, I just remembered like right as I asked him that I had made that for the maceration thing. But I don't want to like be like, oh, I did that. Never mind. I think we're good? Question mark? Oh, we're out of a lot of this casing. Heat proof. That many. That's kind of slow. I bet this is, if I had to guess, I would think that this is probably slow because of the lathe. But I think we have 16 lathes, so this must be something else that's locking this. It might be these Invar frames are being made in a singular assembly. That's fine. We don't need them like super fast. So that's in, those are in. Let's see here. So this isn't, we need fluid and an item out. Think we're good? Okay, so I think we can just go ahead and set this up while we wait for the other stuff to finish crafting. Boop, boop. Whoa. Click the wrong side. So let's disable this, disable that. Make a few regulators. Gimme. Come on. Gimme. What are we doing now? You stepped away for a few? Currently, we are trying to make the large maceration tower, but this is requiring a new fluid or a new ingot, the Xuron 100, which can only be made as a fluid in an alloy blast smelter. And that requires a new type of ingot that we don't have to make the alloy blast smelter. So we're trying to make the ingot right now. We set up the automation to make the dust, and now we're setting up the automation to make the ingot. A hot tantalum carbide ingot. This is what we are doing. We're out of lazurite plates. How do we not have? How do we not have this set up? Lazurite plate comes from the block of lazurite, which comes from these in a compressor. And you can get those autoclave from the dust. We have a bunch of these, so I don't have to worry about that right now, but I'm just kind of curious. So we can do this. What the heck? That. Boom. Here, just stick that right in there. Okay, and then we need, so that's to make the block, and then we need this, which is this recipe. Lube. And a cutter. filter. Easy. Fixed. Okay, so what did we just make? I mean, yeah, we just made this filter, but it said like 2 things are made. Was it just the RTM alloys that we just made? Are we missing something? Oh, we are out of muffler hatches. Okay. So I have a... Oh, I think it said that this was done. Did I not put a pump in here already? I did. So we want to keep exact with this fluid filter, and we are looking for 100 millibuckets of helium gas. That's off. That's off. So interfaces. Helium gas. All right, so that's ready to go. And then this one, we're gonna need a robot arm. Just do MV is fine. Item filter. Keep exact. This guy. That dust. And invert. This is going to be based on this ingot. We will keep 512. I think we're good here. Power's connected. But gas. We got stuff. Did I not set this to invert? Inverted. This needs to be on number 2, I think. Hot tantalum carbide ingot. So in order to make this, we need 4. So we got to wait just a little bit before we can actually start this craft. Kitty.
Do you want a cat?
Do I want a cat?
I got one for you.
No. I already have enough cat.
Oh, me too.
If you want to get rid of your cat, you could try trading it in for a brand new 2024 model or 2025 model kitten.
That's sad.
It is sad. Don't do that.
I'm pretty sure that's what the previous owners did with my cat.
Oh, is yours from like the Humane Society or something?
Mm-hmm. We went there and we were, looking for cats. They had so many options. It was a little overwhelming.
How many?
100 at least.
Oh my goodness, that is so many.
And they told us, well, the previous owner adopted them and then returned them saying that they didn't use the litter box. And that wasn't true because she's never not used the litter box.
Maybe they just never had a litter box, so it never used it, so they didn't lie.
I've got this feeling. Anyway, yeah,
I hate people that can't take care of animals like that.
Yeah, and it's fine. Like, it's good that they took her back.
Yeah,
but to lie about it, to like make it, because think of it, someone else going, "Oh, I can't deal with that. I'm not going to adopt this cat now." Like, that's not cool, man.
Yeah, I wonder if Goose has any trade-in value left.
She was free. They gave her to me. They
Like,
were like,
no,
"You
just
want
have it."
this one? Take it." We've been trying to get rid of this one for weeks.
Oh no. Yeah, like people that can't keep their pets like neutered and spayed or indoors so they're not making more cats. I don't know, man. Like I don't care for those kind of people.
Yeah, simple civic responsibilities. Yeah, if you can't manage that, like, yeah, we're gonna have a rough relationship.
Yeah, Max is an indoor kitty, but he was neutered before I took ownership of him. So
Yeah, I think that's the sort of de facto standard nowadays is that if a cat is surrendered, like they don't have the choice. That's what's happening. Which is, I think, a good policy. Especially, I guess it could differ, I guess, a little bit because, we got her in Kansas, and in Kansas, feral cats are like a huge thing. And so it's possible that it's different in other places. Like if you don't have a big outdoor cat population, like where I grew up in the mountains.
okay.
There's no such thing as an outdoor cat because if there is, it's dead.
Oh,
Right? The coyotes and yeah, there's just no chance.
where I grew up, every cat that we let outside got ran over on the highway. So like that kind of took care of itself too.
Yeah, that's a pretty common one as well.
Yeah. We tried to keep the cats inside, but they would escape, and then one less kitty.
Goose has gotten out once, but she didn't get very far. She got out there, and then it's like smelly and noisy and scary, and she ran back inside.
We did have this one cat though that would like do its damnedest to escape the house, and it would like literally run out onto the porch or maybe onto the driveway right off the porch and just like roll over and rub its back on the ground or whatever. It's like, I'm outside, come get me, or whatever. It didn't actually try to escape. It was kind of amusing. Okay, well, we have this being made now. And we have enough. Oh, I have this extra regulator in my inventory. Okay, so what were we trying to make the required? Oh, we're trying to make the alloy blast smelter. Alloy blast. Oh, did I not even make a recipe for this thing? I guess I didn't. So we're making those ingots. So we got to make a recipe for this. And that is going in a bender number 1. And then this. Substitution enabled because circuits. Alloy blast smelter. Next. We're missing an advanced alloy smelter 3. Alloy.
My wife just got home and she brought me a giant sweet tea from Chick-fil-A. It is their best item.
I can't say with certainty that I have never had sweet tea from Chick-fil-A, and I'm not a fan of sweet tea, honestly.
Oh.
If I want something sweet, I'll get like a soda, I guess, but sweet tea just tastes like way too much sugar to me whenever I've had it before.
Yeah, it can be that way.
Yeah, depending on, like, how is that? Is it just like lightly sweetened or is it just like syrupy sweetened?
It's sweet.
Yeah.
It's probably the sweetest thing that I don't care for sweet very much anymore. It's like the only super sweet drink that I can think of that I'm like, yeah, I'll have it. But yeah, like it's I don't know, when I was growing up, we would make sweet tea and we would do 1 cup of sugar for 1 gallon of tea. And
which is like kind of reasonable, honestly, as far as sweetness goes.
That's about how sweet this is.
Yeah, because you get like a soda, like a regular sweetened soda, and that's got about a cup of sugar, 12 ounces.
Yep. So, well, and keep in mind, like granulated sugar and what corn syrup or whatever they use in soda, like corn syrup is like twice as sweet as regular sugar.
Oh, I don't know. I've never actually done a taste test, but I believe you.
Yeah.
So this requires 24.
Or like one of the other
coil
things
blocks.
is like simple syrup or whatever is actually like twice as sweet as regular. Like by volume, by weight, it's different. But if you're doing by volume, like granulated sugar is actually not very sweet by comparison.
But it's very sweet to me. I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's sweet, but it's not like insane. It's like pretty much what you would expect for sweet tea.
Yeah, so Razzle, we were making the macerator, but it requires this ingot. In order to make this ingot, we need this fluid. In order to make this fluid, we need this alloy blast smelter. So this is where we are. I thought I explained that a moment ago. Maybe you, when you said that you were away and what's going on, but maybe you went away again after when I was explaining. But yeah, we're making the alloy blast smelter. Hello, Jassassin.
Hello.
Sorry. I had I had to re-explain what I'm doing to chat again. What do you want to know what I'm doing?
No, I was just demonstrating for someone in chat who was asking if this was multiplayer.
Oh. No, this is single player.
There's only one player.
I'm just a figment of your imagination. I'm actually an AI controlled.
And for an AI, you're pretty dumb. Let's be honest.
That's true.
Where's the I?
There is no I in the AI. It's just A. I'm just artificial. Okay. So what else can we make while we are what else can we make while we are waiting on these to be made? So we need a maintenance hatch. Maintenance hatch. We have this. We need muffler. We need energy hatch.
I put in a new bid for a new server. We'll see if I win this one.
Is it like the bestest server that's ever servered?
No. But it's pretty good. It's pretty
okay.
good. And it's a good deal. The thing is, I bid and lose a lot on eBay, but I refuse to not get a good deal.
I can say with certainty that I haven't been on eBay since probably the early 2000s.
Oh.
I didn't know. I mean, honestly, if somebody came up to me before you just said that and said, is eBay even around anymore? I'd be like, I have no idea.
Interesting.
Yeah. Like I'm not saying like anything bad about it. It's just, I haven't personally been there in a long, long time.
Yeah. I find basically for me, eBay's a good place to get surplus electronics.
No, that makes sense. Yeah.
Like I bought that Mac, that rack mount Mac.
Mm-hmm.
My configuration is like $70,000 new.
And you paid,
I don't know, $5,500.
Wow. But how old was it?
It's from 2020.
There's no way it depreciated that much in that amount of time. So that's got to be a really screaming deal.
Dude, it was insane. They still like my config still goes like 12 to 13,000. So I got it at half the market price, and the market price is really low for some reason.
Yeah, somebody was just trying to liquidate, I guess. I don't know. That's
but that's the sort of deal you can find. And in fact, I can get a better deal on like a Dell system of the same config because it's not a Mac. Like those things, especially like government surplus, they'll sell a machine to a government agency for like 15 grand, and they'll liquidate it on eBay for like $800.
Oh wow.
So you can get really good deals, and that's what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get a really good deal on a replacement for this server, which is basically 10 years old at this point. It was a good deal when I think the server that we're running on was like $100 when I got it.
So you're trying to replace the server that we are actually on right now.
That's right.
Is there going to be downtime if you win this bid?
Yes.
Like, how much downtime are we talking?
So I'm probably just gonna. It's a VM, so I'm just gonna like move it over
Oh, so you're talking like 30 minutes at downtime or something.
at the most. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'll put it this way. In theory, it could be down for less than 1 second, but we'll see if I can actually accomplish that.
Yeah, we'll see how good you are, Jassassin. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, now that it's a challenge, damn it.
No.
You know what? Now that it's a challenge, I can migrate the server while we're playing.
That would be an impressive feat, to be honest. If like you could just do that instantaneously.
I do that at work all the time.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is it like copying the memory or like duplicating the memory and then it just swaps over, or like how does that work?
So you basically, and it's different based on a different application. So Minecraft's really memory IO intensive. So Minecraft might take longer than a second actually, just because of how much it reads and writes from RAM. But basically, it creates a copy of the active RAM as well as the disk, and then it freezes the CPU cycle, and it copies any leftover data that's been written since the last like full copy. It moves the VM and then resumes execution.
Oh, so like you will notice like the game stutter, like if you were to do that in Minecraft until like it kicks back on again.
Yeah, you'd probably also get like a TPS warning saying like, hey, the last time I ran a tick was like almost a second ago. What happened?
Yeah.
But other than that, like, yeah. And for like almost every other application you run a server for, you wouldn't even notice.
Yeah, that's interesting. I've never dealt with any of that stuff.
Yep. It's pretty sweet. So right now, people in chat are asking. Right now it's running on VMware, although I'm moving it to Proxmox, so I probably won't be able to do I could migrate my current server to Proxmox and then do it. But yeah, basically we're talking about vMotion is the VMware equivalent, or real-time replication. Yeah. So yeah, unfortunately VMUG is a subscription service that VMware used to offer, which is like $300 a year for like enterprise licensing for home use. They killed that program this year, and so I've got to replace VMware with something else. Broadcom has basically destroyed VMware, and that's really unfortunate.
What a bunch of jerks.
Yep.
We have to make all of these things. Do we have molybdenum disilicate plate? Oh no. Chat, why are they doing this to me? Just make a large maceration tower, they said. It'll be easy, they said. I'm on my second new ingot that we need.
Oh no. Sorry. It'll be worth it.
It will be worth it. I just wanted to complain real quick. You know how it goes.
I do.
All right. Molybdenum Molly dye. Boom. Boom. Oh, this is easy. Easy. All right, let's go make a mixture for this.
Did you create something new that's creating nitrogen?
Why?
I'm just curious because it seems like I'm about to move all these gas collectors and stuff, and I set something up for it, and I don't think that it's even being used.
We are getting nitrogen from things. We are making liquid air? Is that?
That's coming from air and turning into liquid air, I think.
So when we process liquid air in a distillation tower, we're getting 35 buckets of nitrogen.
Oh.
I think we're doing. Am I
Is that
distilling
liquid
it?
nitrogen?
Hold on a second. I'm not even sure what we're doing here.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're getting nitrogen gas. It's this one that's labeled argon. We're getting 35 buckets of nitrogen every 25 seconds.
That explains it.
Did I supersede your nitrogen production?
I think you did. I'm gonna set it up probably anyway, just in case. But
Yeah, it's always good because this is like going to be turning on and off based on argon, not on nitrogen.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's why I checked though, because I'm like, if you did something that's better than this, which wouldn't be surprising, I'm not gonna move it. But yeah, that's okay.
Okay. So yeah, we need to make this. So that's another dust. Oh, the RTM alloy. Yay, that's done. So that means this will finish up here soon-ish. This mixer. Mixer done. Sign. What are we doing? Molybdenum. Oh,
I did not hear that news from Broadcom, but I will be abandoning VMware anyway.
molybdenum dye something. Molybdenum. Molly Is that right? Den. What? Silicide. Disilicide? Is that how you pronounce it? Dust. I feel like I am about to have my chemistry PhD by the time I'm done playing this pack. I don't know what you guys feel. I learned everything I know about chemistry through Minecraft, through modded Minecraft. Kind of how I felt about nuclear craft as well. Just you're dealing with so much stuff. All these radioactive materials that you've never heard about. And like by the time you're done with it, you feel like you're a nuclear scientist. This is dust in, dust out. Ah, Greg Tech, the ultimate chemistry course. I need to put a robot arm and an item filter. Oh, and this needs to auto eject to the top. All right, I think we're good on that. Now we got to make this. So another EBF. That poor RTM alloy. I'm just making more and more of that stuff over and over again. I think I'm going to move these over here. Yeah, so we have these along this wall, and these are facing the same way as these. So we'll do the same thing over here. We'll put new ones over here facing the same way. We put 4 in those corners. Man, we got so many of these things going on. Let me grab this. And how are we doing this? One away from the wall, one away from the edge. I can't tell. Where are we? That's 2 away. That needs to be moved back by 1. Right there. Well, that's nichrome. I don't want nichrome. Ew, nichrome. Gross. Is there a reason we are not sharing sides with the EBFs? Because of visuals. Because Jassassin doesn't want to share sides with the EBFs.
I hate it.
See?
Despise. That's cheating.
I totally would do that if it was in a single player. But we are not in a single player, so...
Hypno likes to make me happy. I think.
Yeah, that's it. I like to make you happy. Wink. No, I'm just kidding. Unless... so we need item in, item out. Input boost. Output boost. Need the wrenchy wrench again. Meat. Oh, these are old. Ew, they're old. Gross. EV. I should go through and probably upgrade all of our HV ones to EV at this point. Because that's kind of like our default power at this point. Imagine doing HV anymore. So since I'm making that, I'm just going to go ahead and utilize the ones that I have pre-made for the alloy blast smelter. Okay, so that's done. We're waiting on our new coils. In fact, I could probably just use these. Let's just use these instead of waiting. Boom, done. Lovely. All right, so we need and steel. Wire cutter. Nope. This guy. That is not what I meant to do. All right, so now we need a regulator. 3 enter FOSS. Filter. Item fluid. Robot. Level. Machine. What are we making here? Whatever the heck this turned into, this guy. And 512, 256. Invert this guy. You. Off. Filter. We are doing 100 mils of helium gas. All right, so that's set up. We do that and that. So this one. Robot arm. Working disabled. This guy. Keep exact. This one. That one. this, that. I think we're good. And then the output. I'm just going to assume this is how this is going to be hooked up, so I'm just going to do that anyway, because that's where it's going to go eventually. We have that, we have that. We need this on a number 2, most likely. What? What is happening? So number 1, no, number 2. I didn't give it power. Power. How do we put power into this? Power is coming from way over there. Oh, this is okay. This might be where we have to actually do a thing. That's fine. We can do a thing. Guys, we are getting close to being able to do points. I think it was LUV power tier that was like preventing us from doing it, and we have LUV circuits, so like we are on the cusp of being able to do it. Like we're very close right now. I have no idea how close, but we're close. The cusp. So this is going. We have this set for 512. Okay, so everything's happy. Now I get the pleasure of trying to spell this again. Molybdenum di something disilicide ingot hot. I did it. I think I did it. No way. No way. Guys, I'm basically a chemistologist. A chemistryologist. That's basically what I am right now. Let me have this moment. And moment over. Oh boy. You did it. Okay. So things are happening. We needed... I don't even remember what we needed. Did I make this? Oh, I made this. What? Oh, it was the, it was this, the heat vent. Heat vent needed the double plate and long rod. Okay. Long rod recipe is an extruder. Long rod. And there was a double plate. Double plate. Okay. 12. We're missing 8. Assassin keeps rebooting the network. Wow, is it really going that slow? I mean, we're getting one every 6 seconds, 7 seconds. Just gotta wait a minute. Oh yeah, we needed titanium rotors too, didn't we? You hear Mr. Network reboot over and over again.
Sorry.
This is going into this guy. Rotor. 12. Says we can do it. Do it. Do it. I mean, that's pretty quick except for the rotors, but like how often do we do the rotors? And I guess the double plates are kind of slow too. All right. What else do we need while we're waiting? Coils. Are those done? So we had 24 of those. 12 of these. So we need high temperature smelting casing, 34. This is a number 6. I'm not sure we have titanium carbide. And I think we need to upgrade the number 6. Let's go find the number 6 and upgrade that so we can actually put a pattern in there in the future. Number 6. Oops. Where's the number 6? It's assembler number 6, yeah? Number 8, number 6. There we go. Upgraded. I don't know if upgrading that reboots the network. I assume it probably would. Okay, so we need to make this guy. High temperature thing. Oh, I made the... Okay, okay. Number 6. That. So it was like 34 of these or something. Yeah, so we don't have... Oh my goodness, we need all of this stuff. Tungsten carbide frame. Let's start there. This goes into a number 4. Okay. Then we need HSLA steel. Oh, we don't have tungsten carbide rod. We should probably do that too. Lathe. Lathe. HSLA. Well, at least it's not a hot ingot. So that's titanium, vanadium, invar, and molybdenum. Okay. Yeah, lots of new ingots. Lots of new ingots. HSLA steel dust. Level emitter. Machine controller. 128.64 seems fine. So robot arm, item filter. I was thinking there'd be some point, and I should have thought about this better. I was thinking there's going to be some point where we just set these things up and then we'd just be doing some crafting and like we'd just be all happy. But apparently that's not how this works. It's just 2 Invar, right? Everything else is 1. Vanadium and then titanium. Not that it matters the order, I just want it in the right order. I'm gonna put this over here. And interface. What are we missing? We don't have Invar dust. Okay. We do have Invar ingots, so that's just something that we need to dustify. We could set up a mixer to make this, but probably we should just take our Invar ingots. Okay. Invar. Eight of those is going to turn into 8 dust. Is there a way to increase this count? Two, 4, 6, 8. I did it. Middle clicking and set the count? Oh, look at that. I wish it like had that. Okay. I feel like I should have known this before. No, I kind of feel like I want to put that right there. 8 and 8. Okay. So grinder, this is all going to be changed over to this large maceration tower when we eventually get there. So we're going to do 8 at a time. And this needs a crafting. 1 crafting card. Oh, we don't have any titanium dust. Oh, I can craft it though. I feel like the titanium dust recipe should be changed into like 8 and 8 as well. Yeah, that's really nice. I did not know you could middle click that. Hopefully that'll keep this going now. When it requests it, it'll just have like 7 more available. I guess I could also like up these. So like it'll always have some pre-crafted. So we should never be waiting on those, theoretically. Okay, I think we're good here. That's making HSLA steel. Now we get to set up another thingy. Back upstairs. More RTM coil block. Be careful in using a lot of crafting cards as they can hog TPS. I don't understand how crafting cards would hog a TPS. When the interface needs something, when it gets a block update, the crafting card says, hey, I can craft this recipe, and then it like requests it. I don't understand how a crafting card would hog a TPS. Not saying it can't, I just don't see how it would. All right, those things. And what else do we need here? Nitrogen. So an item in item. Input hatch. Output hatch. Now, one or two, but a lot can cause. You've seen it happen to other players. I mean, I guess with a network that allows infinite channels, I can understand. That would be more of an issue. It's another reason why I prefer AE when it's got channels. It forces the player to consider their actions. But yeah, I just don't see it. I don't know. I'm not saying it can't happen. I just don't see it. One of these. Robot arm. One of those. Filter. This guy. This guy. At least I can't see it happening in the way we're setting things up. Maybe it can. I don't know. Level emitter. Machine. Invalid structure. You're an invalid structure. There we go. There's that. And then we need HSLA steel ingot. We'll keep 512 to 56. All right, so we need this, that, this. Keep exact there. Nitrogen. 3 of these guys. This one gets this. This gets a robot arm. Turn that off. Keep exact. This guy goes here. And that. That there. All right. Those go together. Then we need that guy. Where's my wrench? All right, so we do this, that, and then we can kind of cut this back a little bit. Oh, that's still kind of in the way, so this needs to go here. Energy, energy, energy. Gas. Oh, I put an input hatch instead of an input bus. Oh, whoops. Oh, and I also need to put in the robot arm and all that stuff now. Robot arm. Keep exact and that. What are we missing? Muffler? Muffler. I don't know why the muffler hatch isn't being put in there. I'm inside the blast furnace. Don't turn it on. I'll die. No. Okay. Actually, I think we just need one, yeah? Just one. Boop. So what are we missing here? A number? Is it a numerical value, number 2? Converted. What are we missing? HSLA, nitrogen. Output. Oh, that's an output hatch instead of a bus. Output bus. Okay, HSLA. That's actually pretty quick. 4 seconds per recipe. HSLA steel ingot. That's an old issue in AE2 from, you think, 116 era. It was something to do with how often cards would call. Unsure if it's present in current version. Would be funny if you died while in the middle of a blast furnace when it turns on. Yeah, it's possible that it could like fill with lava or something, knowing GregTech. I think the old school blast furnaces did. Like when GregTech was an add-on for IC2. I seem to recall, like, you'd make a blast furnace like that, and when you went to go take it down, there'd be a little bit of lava inside. I mean, we could find out. No, there's nothing happening here. Just some smoke. All right. I need those. Oh, these are nichrome. I guess nichrome is fine. This is going at 4 seconds. I really don't think this needs to be faster than 4 seconds. Okay, so we have HSLA steel. So now, what was it that we were trying to make? We were trying to make the heat vent? No, the high temperature smelting casing, 34 of those. Yeah, there's different coils. So like you can make these machines faster with different energy hatches. So like you put 2 of one tier, it goes up in a power tier. So those are EV, but this is actually running at IV power tier. Same thing happens with heat capacity. That's what the coils do. If you go up a certain amount of heat capacity, it also increases the speed. But I guess this one doesn't require like a super high capacity heat coil. So yeah, we got nichrome. Yeah, these are RTM alloy versus nichrome. I did want these to be RTM. In fact, I'm gonna just change it, even though it's gonna cancel this recipe. Yeah, I try not to like stay focus mode, but the problem is with this pack, like there's just so much stuff that requires my attention, and if I'm not doing it, if I'm not giving it attention, it'll take like 3 times longer, you know what I mean? So I try not to like stay focus mode, but it happens. I generally try and pay attention to chat, but this pack just kind of got my attention. So yeah, changing the coils didn't increase the speed, so I guess we could drop it back down to nichrome. But if we were to upgrade that further to the HSS-G coil, it would probably go faster yet still. But anyway, I think eventually we're just going to upgrade everything to the RTM at least as like the base and get rid of all the other coils. Okay, so we were going to make the, what was it? Can't even remember now. High temperature smelting casing. High temperature 34. Okay, so we need to make the plates. That's fine. HSLA plates. Number 1. Bender number 1. I don't even remember what the other one was. I just did it a second ago and I still don't remember. Titanium carbide. Hey, look. Another ingot that we gotta make. Again. Titanium carbide. Duh. So that's just titanium plus carbon. Okay, mixer. Back downstairs. Coil. Let's get these crafting now. So it's gonna take 8 minutes. Another mixer. Didn't I already do that one? No. We did tantalum carbide. Similar, but different. This one's titanium carbide, which is titanium dust plus carbon. All right, so this is gonna be based on, I guess, just the dust. 128.64. I don't really want to use that much titanium. So this needs to be set to invert. We need a robot arm. Item filter. Interface. And making these things just like the same thing over and over and over again. I think I said that last time, but that's like what it feels like. It's just you do one, then it's like do another, but it's the same thing, just different items. Just do this over and over again. Ugh. Titanium, carbon, interface. And this. All right, that's kind of a slow recipe, but I assume making the ingots are going to be kind of slow too. This takes 33 seconds to do one, and crafting the dust, 8 seconds. Okay. So we got that. Now let's go make a blast furnace for this one. EV. EV energy hatch, 2 of these. Okay, so I'm gonna recopy. Hopefully this will have the correct settings. Paste. H. There. 2 blocks behind, 1 block in front and on the side. All right, paste it. Yeah, that's all RTM. All right, just paste it. It looks like this is on, but this should not be on. Right, so this ingot requires this and this. Helium, so item and fluid, item, fluid, item. We're good. And steel. One of these. Okay, so we need fluid regulator, robot arm, filters, filter. We need level emitter, machine controller. What is that? The EV energy hatches? Right. So this guy, yeah, that's inverted. This one invert. We're gonna be setting this based on these guys. We'll key 512, 256. All right. So this one is supply exact, fluid filter, 100 mils of helium gas. Put the interface on there, 3 of these. Interface, and then this one is a robot arm. Off. Keep exact, item filter, this guy. This. Think we're good? Everything's hooked up? There's a little AE action, all right. And I'll bring the AE over from here. Number 2. All right, so what are we making here? This is titanium carbide ingots. Sign. Hot. And then I need 2 facade. Doesn't help that's almost 3 a.m. there. That's late. It is almost 9 p.m. here. There we go. So now we're making a hot titanium carbide ingot. So that was for me. We're going to have to wait because we have to make 34 of these, and I'm sure it's going to require more than 1 per. Wait, what was that called? High temperature smelting. High temperature. So if we need 34, yeah, we need 68 more of these ingots. And how long does this take? Guys, what's 68 times 16? So if we take 68 and divide that by 4, that's going to be about 15 minutes we're going to be waiting. You're living on New Year's Eve already? Yeah, we're just celebrating New Year's Eve here. Just ask him.
Yes.
Happy New Year's Eve.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Happy New Year's Eve to you as well.
Oh, that's the nicest thing anybody said to me today. Thanks.
That's the last time I'm going to be nice to you this year.
Really? You're not going to be here tomorrow?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think I have to work tomorrow. I got to work late. I'm working crazy hours.
You are working crazy hours. And then tomorrow is New Year's Eve, so I assume you're going to be out partying. Because you're a real party animal.
You know it.
I have no idea if you are or not, but I assume you're going to be out.
I actually literally do have to work.
Yeah, but you had to work today, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're not going to be around the evening, late afternoon. I don't know what your plans are tomorrow.
Well, like I said, working crazy hours. So tomorrow I'm working until like
till late.
Late. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
That's why they pay me the big bucks.
Well, hopefully they're paying you the holiday eve pay. Is that a thing? That's not a thing. But hopefully they will.
Yeah. They treat me nice. So that's good.
Okay, well, I mean, as long as your coworkers and stuff are nice, then yeah. Assassin, I want you to know that I have had to make so many ingots for this, like different types. Titanium carbide, HSLA steel, molybdenum disilicide. I think there might even be more. Maybe not. Maybe that's it so far. Molybdenum. Hot tantalum carbide.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we're on our fourth ingot right now, and there's probably going to be more. It's going to be like, surprise, I'm a new ingot. I'll be like, great.
You've been busy.
I've been busy. What are you up to right now?
I have moved the gas collection and the oxygen and nitrogen production into the orange room.
Where is the orange? Where? I don't even see your name tag. Are you in the overworld right now?
No. Hello.
Oh, your name tag wasn't rendering. That was weird.
Oh, weird. Yeah, I should be on the map.
True.
That's what I've learned. I only learned that today.
Yeah. I just don't really pay attention. Like the mini map takes up like a 16th of my screen. I just never even look at it.
Yeah, it just blends in.
Yeah.
Ignore it.
I'm just always looking in the center.
Yeah. So got 6 gas collectors. Before we had 4 at HV and it was keeping up no problem. Now we have 6 at EV.
Oh.
So, I mean, overkill probably for quite a while. And then we have a bunch of centrifuges. Before we had, I think, 16 centrifuges. Now we have 42.
So let me ask you, this setup, this is only making like oxygen and hydrogen?
Oxygen, nitrogen.
Oxygen and
air.
nitrogen.
That's right.
Is there like not a multi-block you could have done?
I don't think so. Unless there's a multi-block centrifuge. But yeah, I don't think so.
Well, like I was taking air and turning it into liquid air, and then I was using the distillation tower, for instance. I don't know if there's something along those lines.
I looked. I didn't see any. I mean, it's possible I missed it, but...
Yeah, I don't know. I was just wondering, like, if you even looked or...
Yeah, I did look.
Okay. Well, I trust you. I'm not going to sit here and try and look as well.
So this is set up in such a way that at the top, these 2 gas collectors at the top turn on first, and then if we need more capacity, then the next 2 turn on, and then the next 2 turn on. And the same thing is true of the other tiers here. So the top tier is the only one that'll actually turn on at the beginning. And so back here, I have basically created a janky OR gate out of the 2 level emitters for oxygen and nitrogen. So if either one of those drop below 8,000 at the top here, it'll turn on the top row, and then the next row, and then the next row.
I see.
It's a little jank, but it's
it is a little jank, but I understand why you're doing
nice.
it. I understand why you're doing it.
Yeah, because I could have done a level emitter on every single machine, and I thought, nah. Yeah,
the redstone definitely is a good way to go. The redstone P2Ps. And then you have 2 of them pointing into that redstone dust. Yep, that makes sense. Yeah. No, I mean, if you're trying to, you can't really do that with the level emitter. Like if you're trying to go off 2 different values, right? So
Right.
no, I think you've done this the correct way.
Yeah, I tried a couple different ways. Actually, you saw my experiment as you came in here. This is where I started. This is where we got to. So
Yeah, this right here where you have the level emitter with the facade on top and then the dust, that's kind of where I ended up as well for one of the things that I
Okay.
was doing.
yeah, yep, seems pretty. It's a. I don't know. I'm not super happy with it, but I honestly don't know how I could have done it better. So
The only thing I did differently is instead of having one above, one below, I just put 2 of them below and just had 2 dusts, and they were both powering the same dust line.
oh,
But
I
like,
see.
yeah, either way works.
Yeah, and mine is vertical anyway, so it
Yep.
made sense.
Yeah, I mean that's good. I like it.
So that's one of many things that needs to be moved to here. Done. And I tore out the old base part too. Oh, thanks.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you put the sign. Okay, I see what you've done here.
I didn't know what to do. I didn't like it on the machine. I don't like it here either. But I was looking for something and it took me forever to find it. And so I decided to name all these. But yeah, it needs to change, I think.
Yeah, I didn't like them on the machine, or I didn't like them
Floaty. Yeah.
floaty.
Well,
So yeah, I elected to put them on the machine. Then I moved the ones on the bottom row to the machine as well, so they all match. But yeah.
Well, so I was also thinking like I could just replace these with facades and make it flat. And I think I'm going to do that. Although then it's so... Meh.
I like it the way it is right now, though. It's got nice depth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it anyway. We're going to be able to put signs on those, so.
Nice design, just sassing, making it so you can't put the signs on those blocks. No, I'm just kidding. No, this is fine. Like, it's just weird. I was like, why are those floaty? And it's like, oh, okay. If you look at it from like straight on, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You could also make these glax.
Glax.
And then, let's see. Actually, let's do that real quick. Let's just see. Because you could do glax. And then you could use like, that might be okay. I don't know. That's not actually as clear as I thought it would be. And then you could do the glow squid ink.
Oh.
I don't know.
That's sound though.
Yeah. Also, that we only have 1 glow squid ink left.
Oh.
Anyway.
Well, that was the last that you just did right there for a test?
Yeah. How else are you going to test?
I'm keeping this up. No, there's 1 left, and I'm keeping it. This is mine. It's going in my backpack. You can't have it. I'm logging out with it. I don't know. Is there not a way that we can make those? I feel like that should be a thing.
Right? Hostile neural networks should have it. And if it doesn't...
There's no recipe. Nice mod, hostile neural networks.
Yeah. That's actually... I think all the recipes in hostile neural networks in this pack are done by the pack author.
Oh. Okay. Well, nice pack author.
That's right. That's right. Anyway, so this is all I've done today. It feels like absolutely nothing, but it's something.
It looks amazing, though. It looks very industrial. Well, yeah, it's half done, but it looks very industrial. It looks like you've been busy.
That was a lot of work. Mostly, it was like, how do I do this like in a clean way that's going to fit with our current thing? And then once I figured it out, it was easy.
Yeah,
it's definitely overkill though too. Like we'd only probably need 1 row of this.
But so if something starts slurping back the oxygen and nitrogen.
True.
We're probably overflowing in nitrogen dioxide. Is that a thing?
Nitrogen dioxide? I don't know about that.
Yeah, nitrogen dioxide. We're full up on that.
Yeah, this is producing nitrogen gas.
Yeah, I think nitrogen dioxide is just oxygen and nitrogen together, right? I don't know. This is something.
Wait, nitrogen dioxide has no uses.
You can turn it into nitric acid.
Delicious.
Yum. You can turn it into dinitrogen tetroxide. And then
Okay.
that you electrolyze into oxygen and nitrogen, I guess. That's weird, but sure.
It's probably way cheaper power-wise to do that.
Oh, no.
that's-
Nitrogen dioxide you can just electrolyze into oxygen, nitrogen.
Okay. Yeah, because that's stupid cheap. The nitrogen tetroxide into oxygen and nitrogen is like 1/1000th the power that this system takes.
Yeah, there's a lot of fluids that we've been getting that I'm just overflowing, and we probably could convert it back into the base stuff. The only one that kind of sparked my attention was just chlorine before.
Yeah.
It looks like we might be overflowing a chloroform, which I'm not sure why.
Oh, it turned on.
Did it?
And that'll run for a little bit, and then it'll turn off.
What is that set for?
7 to 8,000, and then 6 to 7,000 for the one below, and 5 to 6,000 for the one below.
Why is it still on then?
Because it's not to 8,000 yet.
Oh, maybe it's on oxygen.
This is air.
Oh, that's just making air.
Yeah, these ones at the end make air, and the ones in the middle create nitrogen and oxygen.
I feel like I'm doing liquid air somewhere, so I must be providing air somewhere. Maybe.
You're getting air from me.
Am I getting it from you?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. So I was just using your system the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, then that's good.
Yeah, and it was in use about 50% of the time at the old base, so this will be a lot less, I'm sure.
Yeah, it should just be a quick on and off in comparison.
Although the old
anyway.
base, I was just letting them run until they overflowed. So this one's a little smarter, and it's mostly just so they don't all kick on and draw a bunch of power to make, one bucket of air or whatever.
Yeah, and now they're off. Okay, I see. Yeah, so it looks like we're constantly using air to make liquid air. And then the liquid air, I think, has it'll probably stop at 8,000 or 7,000 or something.
Okay.
All right.
And then you're using the liquid air to make argon?
Yeah, that's being distilled into argon and nitrogen and a lot of... There's like 15 things that come from it.
Oh, okay.
I think helium...
Helium. Oh, so how are you controlling the level of that guy? Actually, that'd be good to know.
So that's based on the amount of argon we have. When we reach argon...
Okay,
because that's like the
everything else.
least amount that we get from it and like the best way to get argon. Yeah, it turns on and off based on argon.
Okay.
And we only have less than 6,000 buckets of that so far. I think it's going to turn off at like 7 or 8,000, one of the two.
Got it. Is that going to put us in a problem for helium, or do we have another way of making that?
I think I was making helium from endstone centrifusion.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah, so we have that set up. That's how we were getting helium previously.
Do you want to show me the progress you made? You didn't build the grinder?
No, I'm still making ingots.
Oh my god.
I don't even remember the last thing I was trying to do. We were waiting on ingots to be made, so I came over here to BS with you for a little bit, trying to make some high temperature smelting casing. I need 34 of these. And I need 60 titanium carbide plates still. I feel like... Oh, you know what? I didn't make the plate recipe, so we might have the ingots. Titanium carbide plate. Number 1 bender. I need 12 more ingots. So yes, I can show you the progress if you'd like to see this, but I don't have any new machines.
Oh. Yeah, it'd still be good to take a look.
So like all this stuff on the top row over here are all the new dusts and things that I've made today, including the nitrosyl. So tantalum carbide, molybdenum disilicide, HSLA steel, titanium carbide.
Oh, I thought we had HSLA steel.
I thought we did too. It seemed like something we should have.
Oh.
But we did not.
Interesting. I was probably confusing it with the HSS steel.
And then I don't think there's anything down here to show you. I guess I set up this liquid helium as well. That's for smelting or vacuum freezing this other thing.
And you're just putting the helium into the existing machine.
Yeah, it didn't seem like that was going to hurt anything, and it'd just be available for when we needed it. So
yeah, and we're on EV here. Does this accept more than one energy hatch?
I think so.
Oh, it does have two. It does have two. Never mind. IV. Yep. Ooh, we might be able to make IV energy hatches.
Yeah, we might be able to. Yep, maybe. And that shouldn't be a problem now, especially since we just doubled our RF with the Signalum thingies.
We're not quite there. That's going to require some chip work for me.
Oh, yeah. So if you want to get on that, that'd be great. And then we can go upstairs into the pink room.
Oh my gosh, there's so many furnaces.
There's so many of them. They keep growing. I guess I only made these 3 over here. I feel like there's another one. Oh yeah, there's hot tantalum carbide right here in the front. And then the rutile dust in the back. This is making wrought iron as well as rutile dust from the ilmenite. And then these 3 guys in this corner.
Oh my god.
And I will have you know that I put appropriate levels on them. And they're only making like 512. Did I set some of these up? No, these are
you
already.
set this one up, the HSS.
Yeah, that's right. This was the first one that I did today. And that required the HSS-G coil. Man, all of these blast furnaces are on right now. Jeez. So many of them.
All the diamonds being dumped. Are we monitoring diamonds in any way?
I mean, you can see them, but
2.6 million will be okay.
I mean, they turn back on like when they drop below 2.5 mil, I think.
Okay. It might be worth setting up like a bell or something that makes noise when we're below like 2 million or something. Because if we ever hit that, like, probably going to be a problem for us.
You remember the old IC2 GregTech stuff? There was like that one alarm, whatever that was called.
It was so loud.
Whatever it was.
That thing was awesome.
Yeah, I don't know if there's like anything like that we could do.
I would just do like the raid bell or something and put it near the middle of the base.
Bell? That's kind of disappointing. Yeah, the industrial alarm. That's what it was. I remember trolling people with that, just sticking it in their base or something. It's just so disorientating because it sounds like it comes from everywhere and you just don't know where it is.
Yeah. It has such a long range too. Like 60 blocks or something crazy.
Yeah. I remember using that. Like I did some single player series where I set up like a clean room. Like you open a door, you go into an airlock. It turns on the alarm when you open up the door, and then like you go in the airlock and it sprinkles you with like a sprinkler trying to like clean you off, whatever. And then you go through the airlock and then you go into the reactor. I think that was like my FTV Ultimate series or something long ago, but
I like that.
Yeah, that was a fun, like completely pointless thing, but
yeah. So I guess next time I'm on, I will work on getting the energy hatch because that's going to be somewhat useful. I know we're going to need a bunch of those chips and stuff too. I'm like ahead of us in terms of circuits though, and I didn't realize how far ahead I was. So it's going to be a little bit before I think we need the next year's circuits. I don't know if I'll even work on that.
Dude, our auto crafting is so fast. Making plates is ridiculously fast now. I love it.
Yeah.
There we go. Our high temperature smelting casing. I think we are pretty close to being able to set up this alloy blast smelter. And then we need that in order to make the other ingots to make the macerator thing. The molten Xeron-100.
Now that's a pretty big machine. Did
It
we want to throw
is.
that into the middle?
I would be fine with that. Like we could
'Cause I
start
feel
setting up
like-
now if you want.
It's special enough, right? Like we have this guy that's super tall. He belongs here. And then maybe on this side, because I think there's enough room for it.
I don't know what the footprint is. Let me look. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5x5.
Okay, easy. And then the other one's bigger, right? The grinder is like 7x7, I think.
That
Or maybe
is...
it's 5x5.
Yeah, they're both 5x5.
Okay, yeah, easy. So yeah, I think we can set those up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Space them a little bit differently. I'm probably going to remove these beams here.
Okay.
But
I like the catwalk. Maybe we could have
Yeah.
another one on the other side.
yeah. Well, I was also thinking because we're going to extend the depth of some of these rooms.
True. So yeah, maybe we could have another hallway on the other side and just have like the rooms extend beyond that hallway or something.
Yeah, I think so. So I'm still trying to figure out exactly what I want to do with that. I think we'll start filling out lime green before we need to extend. But yeah, trying to figure out how I want to do it because it doesn't. You know what? I was actually thinking. I flew back here when I was thinking about how this base would look. I don't know why, but I really like the look of the back of this base.
Wait, where are you? You flew on the back of the base?
Yeah,
we can back here.
fly out the back door, and then I there's something really satisfying with the way that it's all like.
Okay, yeah, I can see it.
I don't know why. That's very satisfying to me.
The base is kind of smiling at me in the center. the two eyes and like the wide mouth or whatever.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah. So what are you thinking?
No, I just probably not going to be able to incorporate that as a design, but I think it looks really cool.
I mean, we could if we. No, maybe we can't. I was gonna say, like, instead of extending, we copy what we have and like paste it over here, and then like we have this big open void thing in the center, but that's gonna make the base ridiculously big.
Yeah. Yeah. And actually, I was thinking about how many chunks we're going to need to claim.
Oh, I did update the claim chunk thing.
Okay.
So we can actually claim more than what we had by default now.
Oh, okay. Good. Because I was like, man, 100 chunks? Not going to be enough.
Or at least we
like
can
150.
At least we can chunk load more than what we had before. One of the two, I can't remember.
We could claim 1,000, but chunk load 100, I think, before. Something like that.
Yeah, I don't remember. I upped it because when I extended out, oh no, I can't remember. Yeah, when we extended out, I think I just need to chunk load some more.
Yeah.
And then we had a spot chunk loaded in the end as well for Ender Air collection.
Oh yeah, and then the overworld can probably be shrunk a little bit too, because we probably still have things claimed there that we don't need.
So here's a question: if this is a 5x5 and this is 12 blocks wide, where do you think we should build it?
Good question.
Like the center is going to be on the 6th or the 7th block, right?
Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I almost feel like it should be 3 blocks away from the inside. I don't know.
How's that feel?
That feels small, honestly. It seems big when you look at it.
I know. It's
but it is going to be tall as well, but
is it 5 blocks tall as well?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 by 5 by 5.
And then it's got like its corners cut out.
True. I'll tell you what, we can do this. I can place the controller down, and I think you can shift right click it and see like the size. It actually doesn't seem that big.
No, it feels like not even big. I mean, it's the biggest machine we've done, but
aside from the distillation tower,
that's just tall.
True.
Lanky boy. We could almost fit 2. I mean, we could fit 2 side by side.
They could share walls.
No.
Actually, having more than one would be good because the recipe that we needed in order to make this molten Xeron 100, this is like a 402 second recipe at EV, 201 second at IV.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's going to take a long time to craft this stuff. This is something. Ugh. Yeah, we were planning on putting fusion things in here, but I think Jasassin's plan was to have them kind of floaty up in the ceiling area, like in the higher parts.
I mean, it's so tall in here. I think it would be good to float them.
Yeah,
I think that
because
you don't really need to access them either, and give it something. Because otherwise, it's such a tall space, it feels kind of dumb.
We could have them hanging from the ceiling like they're chandeliers or something. I don't know.
So I think if we did, so you think we're going to do 2 of these blast smelters?
Maybe more. I don't know. Like, I don't know how many we need, honestly. But I know the recipe that we need to make is slow.
And then we'd have, at least 2 grinders probably then too.
That I don't know, because we'll have to figure out like how fast they are, if they're being backed up, if they need to request more. But yeah, I mean, if you want to put the grinders out here too, we can do that.
I think we should.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm fine with that.
They fit the scale of this room a little bit better, I think, than any of the other machines. And then
So
we can
far, yep.
Yeah, we can keep distillation towers on this one side, and then we can kind of mix and match the grinders and these. Because this is an alloy smelter, blast smelter, which I think it's going to do what the 3x3 one does, where you can pick an alloy ore to smelt. But I could be wrong on that.
We can pick an alloy ore. I'm sorry.
Right, we have the alloy smelter, whatever it's called.
The multi smelter?
Yeah, the multi smelter.
Yeah, that does regular furnace ore. I haven't seen what the recipes are in this. I never even looked. How do you look? Alloy blast smelter. There's 133 recipes. I think this all only produces liquids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is all molten fluids. And I don't know if any of these are better than like regular smelting. It seems like every recipe is taking an enormous amount of time though.
Oh yeah, they do take forever.
Oh, but so like a liquid electrum, for instance, that's at LV takes 8 seconds. At EV is 0.9. IV is 0.45 seconds. Like, I don't know. Some of these, I guess, are faster.
Yeah, and we're probably going to hook this thing up at LUV.
I'm down with whatever you want to do. Wow, this recipe, what is this? Page 3 of 133 takes 1,118 seconds at MD power. What even is this? Molten yttrium barium cuprate?
Wow. So this machine feels like one of the ones that we should probably have the multi in and out thing. I can't remember what it's called, where you can have multiple parallel recipes in a multi-block.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was one of the things that the grinder had. It needed...
Okay.
It was, what was it called? The Elite Parallel Control Hatch allows up to 4 recipes in parallel.
Okay, it doesn't require that. It's just an optional add-in.
Wait, on the grinder?
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, it says it's there and it's not.
Those are anything that the case can be is like one of those. So you'd see that, for example, on the
isn't the list at the bottom like everything that it needs?
The list at the bottom is everything that's compatible, I think. I don't think you need one of each of those items.
Because this recipe doesn't change depending on where you click, but the other ones kind of do. So like if you click on
Sorry, you're looking at the grinder?
Yeah, large maceration tower.
Right.
The build list is at the bottom. That's like what you need for it. That's got like L or ULV input bus and whatever. It shows elite
Oh, it
parallel
does.
control hatch down there.
Does it say where to put it? Yeah, that's...
It doesn't say where to put it though. Oh, on the back, I guess.
Oh, it's like any of the walls, it looks like.
Well, it can be a wall there. I guess that means like you can put it anywhere.
Yeah.
But I don't.
Whereas the only one that it's requiring is the control block needs to be in the very specific spot. But everything else looks like it's optional for any location. But yeah, that's interesting. So it does require that. And yeah, so I'm hoping that we can use that in this guy as well.
Yeah, I don't know if we can throw those into any of our multi blocks or if it's only special multi blocks you can put that in. I have no idea how that works.
Elite. Oh, wow. There's multiple versions of the parallel control hatch.
Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, so there is master, ultimate, and
if you
super.
search parallel, you can see it looks like all the multi-blocks that are compatible with a parallel.
So there's
a
33 of
bulk
them.
blast chiller, for example. So that's like an upgraded blast chiller that can do parallel recipes. Oh no.
So all of these cool multi blocks that I've been wanting to make for a long time, these are the ones that do the parallel. So like the Loot Super Fabricator, for instance, that
Okay. Holy moly.
Quintessence Infuser. Dude, this thing's cool as heck. Hyperbolic Microverse Projector.
Oh my gosh. It's like we unlocked a whole new pack.
It's kind of feels that way.
We got the multi-block DLC.
Dimensional Super Assembler. Holy crap, this thing is huge. That thing's crazy.
Is the base big enough?
That's what I'm saying, man. Don't be afraid to go too big.
I feel like this room is small all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's definitely not feeling on the same scale anymore. Okay, so I'm gonna put down a chest. And within this chest is like all the parts for this multi-block coil. I think nope, I think that's all. Was it 24? Yeah, 24 coils. So you're saying we're going to go LUV on this. Is that LUV energy? Or was that LUV tier energy?
LUV tier energy. We're going to do
So IV
energy hatches. So I'm going to work on that next time. Because there's only like, I think one item we're missing to be able to do the energy hatches at IV. And I think we can already do the IV energy converter. Yeah, we can. So it really is just getting the couple of chips, I think, that we need for the IV energy hatch.
So for the chips that you need, just kind of like figuring out what we're going to be doing for the next stream here. That's the IV energy hatch is what you're looking at?
Yeah, HPIC chip.
The HIPIC.
Yeah.
A PIC chip. Oh,
I need liquid vanadium gallium. Good. So it's not quite straightforward.
Wait. Oh no, that'll be fine.
Liquid vanadium gallium?
That'll be fine.
I'm sure it's fine. I'm just saying it's not just like one item we need. There's also the insane voltage coil, but I think we can do that.
No, that's insane.
No, you're insane.
In the membrane. Insane voltage. Insane voltage coil.
Okay, just okay.
Yeah, just okay. There goes
1.5 million EU, no big deal.
Fine iridium wire. Oh, that's fine.
Easy.
But that requires an IV assembler. I think I just made one of those today, actually. So like this is basically ready to go because we already have iridium.
Yep.
Yeah, it'll be quick for you to get that set up.
I'm starving.
Are you?
What the heck?
How are you
What happened?
starving?
I don't know. Apparently I ran out of food in my backpack. I haven't thought about food.
I thought you were talking about real life.
Oh, I'm starving. By the way,
I'm
just so
starving,
you know,
by the way.
I'm starving.
Oh, that's funny. Well, it's not funny, but that's funny. Funny miscommunication.
My backpacks aren't feeding me anymore. Why is this?
Do you have carrots in your backpack?
I just added carrots to my backpack. Maybe I put them in the wrong backpack. Oh, I did put them in the wrong backpack. Maybe.
HPIC means high power integrated circuit. According to chat. Chat's so smart.
Amazing.
All right. Well, are we going to call it here for today?
I am going to call it here.
Are we calling it here for this year?
Good question. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you're going to be on at midnight.
No.
Actually, so yeah, for you, I will see you next year. For me, I could, but I won't.
No, I don't think so, because tomorrow I'm probably not going to be in a position to be streaming, to be honest. So I might have went to the store today to pick up some drinks.
I'm coming over.
Some description. Yeah, come on over. You're free to.
Awesome, man. Well, I will see you on Wednesday. I need to check my schedule. I'm pretty sure I'm available on Wednesday.
On New Year's Day?
On New Year's Day.
Okay.
I should be around noon? Question mark.
All right.
But I have to make sure I'm not working. But yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah, just ping me, let me know for sure. Yeah. We'll make I'll have my people contact your people. They'll go do lunch. We'll just sit here and play games.
Can you bring your people next time as well? They're good people.
They are good people. I'll think about it.
All right, man.
All right.
Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you Wednesday.
Sounds good.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, chat. That is it. We're done. Have a great rest of 2024. We'll see you on the New Year, it sounds like, on New Year's Day, if you are around. Have a great New Year's Eve. Be safe. Don't drive and drink and all this kind of stuff. We'll see ya on Wednesday. Take care, everybody. Bye.